What's going on, everybody? Jay the Great here, back with another, podcast. We got the whole squad for the first time in quite some time, I might add. Me, Batman, and Shinobi were all present in this one. Plenty to discuss. Plenty to discuss. Much happening in the anime world and just in the world in general. Hope you are all doing well, folks. But yeah, classic OG stream here today. What's going on, Christopher? How's it going for you guys? It's going good, brother. Appreciate it. Where do you scale Blood Mist Obito? It's quite ambiguous due to the fact that he's fighting like no name. I mean, they're Ambu, right? Ambu are considerably
a shit ton of Jonin. Yeah, a shit ton of Jonin. So that is. So he's definitely beyond low Kage, like that bare minimum.
Yeah.
So like at that point, he could either be mid Kage like Sonic level, or maybe potentially like already at high Kage at that point. But we know bare minimum he's beyond low Kage, like because like not like bro Kakashi like when he was like. Even though he was a kid, but he was still Jonin level as a kid, so it still applies. But he was fighting Jonings, but he could really only do it one-on-one basis, or with a team. But when a bunch of fucking Jonin pulled up, a platoon or even Ambu, guess who had to save him?
Yeah.
Minato, and Minato just no diffed all the fucking Jonin, So it's like in Naruto, like they'll show throughout where characters are either just low Kage for a good bit, where they're either struggling with high tier Jonings, whatnot, and then obviously if there's a bunch, then they're probably cooked, and then until you surpass that power gap and get to like Sonic level, then you're beyond that, right? And then obviously high Kage, like people like Obito, Itachi, etc., or Minato, but
what's going on, Harry? What's going on, Kedrick? What's going on, guys? Make sure, by the way, to hit the.
Hit it up.
I appreciate it.
Let's get it.
That shit. Oh, you getting out though, Shinobi? I heard you.
I totally concur with what you said. I just like, I think about like people like Zabuza or Hawk who just fucking up people like that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm apprehensive to call like those guys like low Kage per se, but like they're top notch. You know what I mean? Like there's like a special higher echelon type of Jonin. And if you can fuck up Ambu from the leaf like that and like a battalion type shit, like that's fucking sick. You know what I mean? But nonetheless,
I would honestly like when it comes to fucking like Haku for sure. I would have to look at Zabuza again, but Haku though, I think she was like really really impressive for the most part. Like she was really really strong, dude. You know what I mean? Like especially like shown right off the get in the beginning. And then like what she's capable of doing like in the work, I think that's what's like just really interesting, how she's like engaging with like Rock Lee, guys there that like they're able to engage, and these are way stronger versions than part one, so like she's like really really impressive. And like Zabuza, he's an interesting one because like we see him like fight against Kakashi, right? Like they have like a really intense battle. And then like when we see him in the war arc, like the only thing he really has is he's beating up a bunch of other Jonings and shit, like low tier Jonings or mids. But when it comes to like obviously like the high tier Jonin, like whether if it's Guy or Kakashi, like that's his limit still, right? Like he's still not like right there.
Look at
but
that guy in the league.
Kakashi's no joke, bro. Kakashi and Guy are like at the peak of it, So
Bob's fucking up a whole like gang of people with like no arms, fucking going Zoro style with a sword in the mouth, bro. Like pretty badass, man.
Yeah, no, he was that dog, dude.
Yeah, for real.
$2 from Kedrick that deserves one of these. It's been a while since I even used this button. There we go. Sorry, it's fucking lagging all of a sudden.
But like even now thinking about it, even like someone like Kakashi and Guy's caliber though, unless it was like Kakashi using like the MS combo ability, which that is blatantly beyond low, like and all that, or if it was Guy using like his 7th or 8th gate, like unless it was things like that, like fucking even they like when it came to like just their raw physical stats, or like using Raikiri and shit, like fucking. Like they're still even comparable to the legendary 7 swordsmen, and those are like all blatantly high tier Jonin level, right? Like at least you could get bare minimum low Kage, So like
exactly.
So like like it just like especially when you talk about the beginning of the war, like Akashi and Guy are still shown to have limits. Like they're not like on some crazy reputation like of like Sonic tier, Amana or even high Kage, but they're still really impressive. Like I just feel like through the narrative, like for the most part, even if you wore a high tier Jonin, like you could probably slaughter a bunch of mids and lows, but once you get to that high, especially like Anbu, because Anbu are like the elite of the elite, typically.
Especially for Danza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So like once you're getting to like Anbu motherfuckers, and there's like a shit ton, or if you got like high joning levels and they're having to fight multiple, that's where things can be like really, really rough and intense, and you're gonna need like support.
So,
Because like Kakashi and Guy, they struggle, against that caliber, But
the super chats. What's going on, Harry? What's going on, Eterion? Sakumo versus Fugaku. So I would say on a balance of probability, Sakumo is most likely the superior. Fugaku has no real lore about him. He's just known as like the wicked eye of the Uchiha.
yeah,
There is no like.
he's also said to be above
candidate
Sanning, either all three or one,
Yeah,
bare minimum. So
we know that he was a candidate for the Hokage position. Sakumo is just say blatantly to be at such a high level that the Sannin pale in comparison
yeah,
to
that's
him.
a big deal.
So it's more than likely Sakumo takes that. Also, W Itachi versus Minato debate. Yeah, feel free to give your thoughts on that, folks, if you want.
Yes, sir.
About that. That was definitely a good debate. The Drake situation has been escalating drastically. So, it's been interesting. So he did file a lawsuit. It was previously, so he dropped the first lawsuit, which was along the lines of UMG and Spotify were purposely inflating the numbers of Kendrick's music, advertising it more than usual music. They dropped that. Apparently, it seems like he won that. He actually won, like, at least enough to cause both parties to concede. So that's, I guess, like a double victory for both sides. But now he's suing for defamation, the pedophilia, like statements specifically. I think in the art of war, when there's rap beef, I think that shouldn't be a thing. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it is more than likely that Kendrick did file a cease and desist letter, or told whoever owns Tupac's rights or his voice rights to file a cease and desist. So it's kind of like an eye for an eye, in a way. Drake kind of explained this in I think it was in Family Matters. He says like cease and desist is for hoes. But in a way, he's also doing taking legal action as well. So it's a little bit hypocritical.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think neither one of them should have done that. That was outside the scope of the art of war. The art of the war of words, I guess you could say. $5 from Kendrick. Appreciate that, brother.
If I may real quick, I just want to comment on it because it is, at least in my opinion, really ridiculous. I just think when it is though, dude. Like there's a lot of things you can say negative about it, and there are good in terms of Drake as a persona. But dude, you're engaging upon a rap beef, bro. Nationally, internationally. You expect words of insult, disregard to come back your way. What the fuck do you expect, bro? Number two, this is such a petty move. You're obviously not suing for money, right? You don't need the fucking finances.
Oh, no.
And number two, it's even if you do win, what do you gain out of it? You don't get any respect, right? If people are going to think you're petty just by doing the fucking thing in the first place, I just think it's a lose-lose, in my opinion, for him. And the song is not going anywhere, clearly. You know what I mean? The damage is done. It's done, brother. So I just think it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So Kendrick pitches $5, deserves another one of these. Here's that, brother.
Yes, sir.
What's the difference between Kage level and Sannin level and scaling? So, first of all, it comes down to semantics. So Kage specifically is a specific term used in the actual verse to describe the ranking of a certain individual. Sannin was a colloquial term created by Hanzo after allowing the Sannin, or more specifically Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade to live during the Second Great Shinobi War. So it's a colloquial term he created. And the Sannin level is a very specific scaling.
It's like when you're at the middle, you're not at the max peak, but you're you're pretty up there. You're at least beyond the norm of peak. You know what I mean?
Kage level is a more broad term because there are Kages of many power levels. Sannin is specific. All the Sannin are pretty much relative or arguably equivalent in power.
Here's in him.
Yeah. So if I were to have to compare though, Sannin level, if we had to throw Sannin that level in the broad range of what Kage could be, it'd be around the low to mid Kage level. Maybe if they're using Sannin plus forms, maybe mid to maybe high, but
maybe high. But you could, and there's still like a mid, cause that's the thing, like fucking, like when we see, like when we say like low Hokage or whatever, like we're typically people normally go to like, oh, who could be like a good candidate for Hokage that has like obviously the qualities and obviously some
Yeah.
realm of good power, right? And then that's why you have like normally it'd be like Akashi, whatever, things like that, or you got like Sanada, well not Sanada, she's Sanada, but basically anybody that's up there but they're just like high joning, you know what I mean? And they're at least eligible. And then you have like the mid Kage, which is people like the Sonning, obviously. And then you have, Hiruzen, old man Hiruzen, to like that remarkable amount of power and things like that. And then you have like the high Kage, like really high Okage, which is people like that were beyond the Sonning. Or middle, which is like obviously Itachi, because we see him, being way over Orochimaru. Same thing with Minato, all that stuff. And then you have, then you see with Pain how he was toying with, Jiraiya, and even in Sage mode, and only using 3, and he was able to make him concede, and Jiraiya had to, fall back and hide and do like, some off guard Sage mode frog song, strategy and shit. Like, so overall, like you just have blatant calibers, and it's just mainly like dissected in 3 levels of power that you typically have, and that's what you're working with. It's really that simple, and that's really all it is. Like fucking, and then like obviously like we know this, like the Leaf, whenever it comes to military power, they're typically like the highest peak of it as well. So like for a Joning and fucking the Sand Village, like their high top, could only be comparable to like our mid Joning or low Joning. While Kakashi and people like that are Guy or even Asuma, and you can get a what's called, they're way beyond that. So that's really just what it mainly boils down to. That's all it is. Like other examples for like low Kage is like Gaara. Gaara, he's really formidable, but he's not. You wouldn't be able to like necessarily rep him being a beyond the Sonning, right? And things like that. Then you have like Datara. He's a good example. So like they're really powerful ninja, but they're just not at a certain realm of power. Heavy Sasuke is an example. So.
Yeah, he's going too far, going after reactor creators, and then LeBron situation on top of that, which is fucking crazy. So the reactor shit, I agree. Now, when it comes to the LeBron stuff, here's what, like, if I'm trying to put myself in his shoes. LeBron was a really good friend of his, and the guy danced about a song calling him a pedophile, during a concert. So I don't blame him for not fucking with LeBron.
Yeah.
That I don't blame him for that at all. The whole lawsuit shit, yeah, I don't agree with that though. Do you think Drake and Kendrick should squash their beef? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it will happen.
No,
I think
it
they
won't,
legitimately
yeah.
like. I think they legitimately despise each other at this point.
It's gone way like how far it's gone. Like, come on, it's going illegal now. Like,
yeah, they actually hate each other. I think they should, but I highly doubt it ever will be squashed. It's probably unlikely at this point. You can even argue that the lawsuit was PR for K-Dot in a sense. Oh, it definitely was. I mean, it brings more light to this beef all over again.
Oh yeah,
the lawsuit.
A lose-lose, man. Like I was saying, like they're just like, what do you get out of it, bro?
He gets nothing out of it. If I had to guess why he's doing it, it's because him being labeled a pedophile really did bother him. He's like, man, what the hell? But at the same time, it's a war of words. I mean, he did label Kendrick a fucking. It didn't stick as nearly as much in the eyes of the public, but he did label Kendrick like a
domestic violence abuse. Yeah.
Bro, imagine if Pac or Biggie were trying to like labels like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no,
no
like,
respect.
that's the thing. Like, no, Pac and Biggie, they don't do no bullshit like that or fall. They stay straight to business. They'll be like, bitch, I'll just fuck you up, or let's fight, or I'll kill you. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
That's
They have 2 levels. It's the first level, like, let's see who roasts the worst, right? Who can roast the fuck out of each other, and while like really making you butthurt with our bars, and disses. And if that's not enough, and like they're still really mad and hating, then they go to the threats, right? Like, well, I'll just fuck you up, or I'll kill you, shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Drake and Kendrick's like, oh, you're a pedophile, and then Drake is like, I'm gonna sue you.
I think I think he's trying to stop the Super Bowl performance of Not Like Us too. I think that's what he's trying to do, because that's a massive stage as well. He doesn't want like hundreds, over 100 million people seeing a song or listening to a song about someone calling him a pedophile. So maybe that's
It's
why.
like
I'll say
millions
this:
of
the
people
pot is being
already
stirred,
have-
man. The pot is being stirred. I'm very intrigued to see how everything's gonna go. It's like a volcano about to erupt at this point.
Yeah, it's the lawsuit shit.
I'll say this too, Jay. Drake, he is taking it pretty serious as well. Like, there's one layer of it to where his place did get shot up too. His security guard, a close, basically family to him. You know what I mean? Like, they got shot up and they were sent to the hospital. They didn't die, thankfully, but like his place even got shot. You name it. Like, so it did get to certain like seriousness too, like certain sections of that. You know, but yeah.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
definitely.
Yeah.
like you started a rap beef, bro. You made international music for everyone to listen to. Like, take responsibility. Part of the game, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't wish
Yeah,
that on
we're being-
anybody. But, yeah.
No, that's
We're
fair.
being
Like,
honest.
we all know how the rap beefs go, and we've seen history of it, right? You know, we've seen Pac as a clear example how crazy shit got with him, and you name it. So, yeah, like, what do you expect? You know,
Dude. Yeah, I mean, like,
Uh,
yeah.
If we're being honest, rappers like Kendrick and Drake wouldn't survive in the 80s or 90s. Most of them are ready to fight and kill. Here's the thing we can say definitively about both these guys: neither one of them are legitimately like from about the
Thugs.
Yeah, they're not
from-
gangsters. Like they'll have the persona of it or try to act, but they're not. You know what I mean? Like,
Pac and Biggie, they legitimately were from like the streets.
yeah,
So
literally, they were about it. Eminem too. Eminem was also like the second closest you can get to that. He was like
50
around a
Cent.
certain point, like, and he was about it. Like, he like, bitch, we can go out and fight, or like, bitch, I got my Glock. Like, I heard like some crazy shit, and that was coming from like the OGs too. Remind you, like people around like Pac and all that. You name it. So M technically is another example of that, but really once it kept going further on, like everybody's just they're not about that, bro. They act like it, but they ain't, like
the 50 Cent, Drake.
50 Cent too.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they were around that. They were old as shit, bro. Like.
The OGs they came from a different generation. Today, you don't have rappers like that anymore, really.
Oh.
And the ones that are like that are in prison.
Exactly.
YMW Melly.
Yeah.
I think who Lil Durk, I think, is in prison now.
Yeah.
I'll say this
Guys
too,
that-
though, Jay. I think the big difference too is like back then, what's it called? It was a lot more harder to convict, or like a lot more, like to prosecute whatever, and to get evidence or better. There was just so much way more high risk. It wasn't as Like it was just different, right? It was more. Otherwise, I do feel like the rappers around that time would have been held way more accountable, a lot more, or maybe they just had certain connections and that's why. But like nowadays, like the prosecution, it's like it's just a lot more easier, or better yet, people are just they're scared to even go to those lengths anyways. You know what I mean? Like, so there's that. So if and whenever they do go to those lengths, you know what I mean? Like, they're stupid, right? You know what I mean? Or like they really just make it obvious or fuck up, and then that's it. Like you said, they're locked up. Like, so there is technically that. Like, it is like a different time period. We are like way more like advanced. You know what I mean? Like technology wise, forensics, all that shit. You name it. So there's that too. But either way, the main point being said is like nobody's like that. You know what I mean? Because for one, they'll more than likely get caught, and even if like there's not enough evidence, how many fucking cases where someone's getting convicted and they shouldn't be because there's not enough evidence, but they still fucking convict them? You know what I mean? Like, so like it's just like nowadays, bro. Even with like barely any evidence or no evidence at all, people are still getting fucking prosecuted for something they didn't do. So at the end of the day, it's So
in that era, violence is more prevalent. Society
less
was
technology.
even different. I mean, societally it was different back then. Now, I think it's the legal system's even more cutthroat when it comes to any kind of violence. They punish you severely. It really comes down to all that. But it's a lot different now. From an artistical POV, this beef is one of the greats. Oh, for sure. It's arguably the best. It's one of the best beefs.
Most drama oriented for sure. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the greats. The greatest of probably the 21st generation. Excuse me, of the 21st
Then Lil Wayne
century.
getting tied into it, Jay, like that.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick dissed him, Drake dissed him, like. And the crazy thing when Drake did it, that was after his warning too. Like Wayne said, "Hey, if you guys keep bringing my fucking name, whatever, like, I'm gonna come out. It's gonna be a problem. You're poking the bear, you know. Cause he gave a warning once
Yeah.
Kendrick said his shit, and then Drake still said something to him, and you would think Drake would want him on his side. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Drake's he hasn't backed down at all. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Drake
with all
wants
that shit.
blood, bro, with everybody. He don't care, bro. And then if there's
he
just
don't give a
any
fuck.
hate or negative energy, he's like, nah, like fuck that at all. He's like, no, there's no room for opinions, subject nothing. He's like, I'm just gonna he's just going at it. Like the reaction, fucking with them too. That's just crazy. Because let's be real, they don't make enough money. Like they're rich, like the big ones, but they don't have enough like to be to contest or go to court with Drake. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like they're fucked. So they're just gonna have to because that's the problem with court and lawyers. Unless you got more money, you ain't winning that shit. You know, like
no, he's there's no forgiveness from him right now. At this point in time. Like his enemies are still his enemies, and he's gonna stand on that until. Like he's willing to go.
Like I'll at least respect that. At least he's standing on business, and he's sticking to it, right? You know what I mean? I'll give him that. Is it still certain pussy shit that he's doing, or like not necessary, whatever, etc.? Yeah, obviously, right? But I'll at least give him that he is sticking to his guns, you know. But fucking.
Bruh.
The difference though is Kendrick was raised in the streets, Drake wasn't. Yeah, but neither one of them now is fucking.
Kendrick, he did have a rough, but he's still not a gangster though. You know, like he's not
at all.
He has morals. He actually has really good human decency. From what I've at least seen and heard, like whenever he's giving speeches, etc., you name it, all the foundations he gets involved in and tries to help. Even like certain songs that he has, so like a lot of them have impact on it and whatnot. Like he's not like the typical like rapping about girls or drugs, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? So like. Again, he's not. He's not like he had his environment, but he's still not that. You know what I mean? You can be in that environment, but not be a gangster or that type of persona. You know? So,
yeah, he's not definitely not the kind of persona.
Like, look at him. M was in the same shit in 50 Cent. They're not like that. You know, like so.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But yeah, folks, any questions you may have, it can be about anime, power scaling, IRL stuff. There's all kinds of shit happening in the real world as well. Comic books, we know the DCU is going to commence this year with Superman being released in July.
Yeah.
James Gunn, DCU, it's going to be lit. The MCU is still trying to start their new phase with Captain America coming out next month, and Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 4 apparently. Apparently, the rumor is the Ghost Rider's going to be in it, which is interesting. There's a lot of things to discuss, so feel free to ask about any and all of that.
Bro, the MCU is getting crazy. So many projects this year. The Daredevil show. DC. There's at least hope, right? There's hope for them. Yeah. You know, the Superman trailer, how big that got, what everything's doing. And then another good thing, even though they're not fully forgiven from me, but this was confirmed, the Batman that was killed in Suicide Squad was a clone. And all the other Justice League members were also clones. It wasn't the official Justice League. Brainiac basically utilized the official members, clone them, and then basically try to, make them, whatever, etc., the whole nine. And eventually,
that's convenient.
Right. But I wonder why they did that. Because let's be real, I think someone put in that idea. I think it was like some like big YouTuber or streamer that did it, and then they're like, "Hey, that's actually smart. People hate this. What we fucked up. All right, let's do this to like, to stay safe." So that was some good news because the Justice League actually got out. There is like a secret scene that they put in the game, or I think it was a part of DLC or some bullshit, but they put it in and it shows like Batman punching Brainiac in the fucking face, and like they all succeeded and defeated him, whatever, and they were clones and shit. Wonder Woman is dead though. She's the only official Justice League member that is.
She was the real.
Yeah,
that was actually her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of rap beefs, have you seen Lil Tay and Fivio Foreign dissing Playboy Max over the smoking incident? Well, honestly, a lot of these new generation rappers are fucking assholes when they come on streams.
Yeah.
They're fucking dickwads.
Egotistical. They have no manners, no considerate.
When you have like more veterans on these streams, they're great. Like look at fucking Tory Lanez. By the way, free Tory Lanez and fuck Megan Thee Stallion. But when Tory Lanez was on Aiden Ross a couple of years ago, he made a fucking bop without even trying when he was freestyling. That shit still bopped everywhere. When he was, that shit was fire. Or like Drake on QXC's stream, or an Aiden Ross's, or all these fucking OG veterans. They're lit. But when you have these like weird ass new generation rappers, they're assholes, bro. These guys are assholes. Dead ass.
You guys
Eminem
hear
versus
the
Tupac.
Angelo new song that just came out that everyone's all hype about, bro? I'm just like, dude, it's not that good, bro. Y'all need to fucking
Uh,
calm down, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, it's whatever. $2 from Kedrick, appreciate it, brother. There's one of these once again. Appreciate that.
Ready to go, man.
Appreciate that, brother. Eminem versus Tupac in a rap beef. Honestly,
Bruh.
Eminem lyrically is the best I've ever seen. Tupac, he's very, very creative. And here's the thing about Tupac. It'd probably be hard for Eminem to think of things to say about him. There's not very many, I guess, flaws in his character as far as him appearing weak. He's been to prison.
Dude.
He's streets. He's highly respected, so it wouldn't be an easy battle for Eminem. I think Pac would have more ammo against Eminem.
That'd
Comparison.
be legendary, bro. Could you
It'd be
imagine?
legendary though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be a
M went
legendary
through a
battle.
lot, and that's ammo that you could utilize because that's the thing about M. Like he didn't hide it or sure he actually acknowledged it, he embraced it, and he went at it.
Hey, so,
He went about it in actually very very good ways because that's all you can do, right? Because if you don't, then people will
Yeah.
like weaponize that against you. And you could even see that in the 8 Mile movie where that like he expected like he's like, yeah, I know whatever, so he literally used that and did like reverse fucking psychology basically and fucking shit on the guy. That's the only way Eminem would even have any chance remotely against Pac, because that's what probably Pac would do anyways, similar to what that guy did in the movie, but obviously a billion times fucking better. And Eminem would have to basically combat it in that regard to where he already is aware and knows what the person's probably going to use against him. But let's try to use that and basically, put a pillow on it, right? You know what I mean? And make it show like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm still fucking better than you, and et cetera, and go that route. Like that's the only way I could really see M coming on top. But I do think Pac would have the advantage because of that. So,
Yeah, he has more ammo. Here's the thing that people, the generation of today don't really know. Pac was very, he would go very, very far. I mean, listen to his disses on Biggie, even like post death and like around the time where his life was in danger. He doesn't care about how far he has to
crazy
go.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he can be very, very cutthroat and dark. So can Eminem though. But yeah, it'd be a very, very prolific beef if those guys went at it.
yeah,
Very
it'd be
dangerous.
good. It'd be fucking great. It'd be probably hilarious. Be probably pretty intense. Whatever.
Oh,
But here's the
for
thing too, though. It's kind of out of character though. M doesn't really fuck with people that are actually goaded and like
No, he doesn't, not really.
he has no reason to do like if anything he would try to be rational about it and like try to like de-escalate first, because like for like Snoop Dogg, like that was potentially going to be a thing where Snoop was like tripping and saying shit about him, and then M was like, bro, we're on the same fucking team, like what's going, you know what I mean, whatever, ball, you name it. And then it even happened to other people that he had like really high respect and regard for. So that's the thing too, though. Like he would more than likely try to de-escalate it first. Because if he respects you, or he at least knows, because that's the thing, he's humble. He will acknowledge if you are built like that. You know what I mean? He's never had a problem expressing that, but and he would do that with Pac, and he's very well aware Pac was like one of the father figures of fucking rap. So like that's the thing too. I don't even really think it would get that far realistically. It would only get to that point if Pac just left him no choice and just kept fucking going at him, right? And he had no choice but to fight back. That's the only way.
Yeah, Pac wouldn't have to initiate.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know Pac that well. But I will say that like maybe. I know like I've listened to a lot of his songs, but I don't really know him that well as a person, like his whole background. And I don't know if Pac was really like that either. Like I think he did have morals, and I don't think he'd be an asshole unless it was warranted. So
No.
Well, yeah,
that's not
but
a reason.
he's asking like who let's say hypothetically they weren't a rap beef, so right, like in my opinion, like Eminem, like if it's like a street rap beef or like on the spot nuance freestyle, I look at you, I insult you, he's fucking slaughtering in my opinion, man. Not slaughtering, that's a little egregious, but he's probably winning hands down in my opinion. But
Yeah,
when it comes to
he's
like a rap
seasoned.
beef,
Yeah.
that entails of like having songs recorded, like beats produced, like hours spent in, and it's not about like expressing yourself through your music like Eminem does so fucking well, right? It's about like attacking someone who has integrity and character in the game already, like you guys have already mentioned and illustrated. So it's like for me, I have a tough time seeing what either one of them would really like capitalize. Oh, I guess for Pac, dude, he's got a lot of ammo on him, bro. I mean, let's be
Yeah, you
honest,
got to
dude.
attack his past and stuff like that.
He's
Yeah,
got a lot of ammo.
uh,
So I just think like in terms of like quality of music, I would go with Pac if they had time and like in terms of the lack of ammo M would have. I don't know. That's my opinion. But if it was like on the spot, like in the street, like 8 Mile type
M
shit,
would
I see
win.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
M
yeah.
is seasoned.
But
Like even before he
I
blew
will
up
say M is better
mainstream. Like,
lyrically as well. Like in a complete regard, lyrically, like all around, he is better too. Like that's just blatantly
when
like his
Emin like before
wordplay.
You
Eminem,
don't even know Pac
yeah,
though, bro. What you talking about? How do you?
yeah, before Eminem ever blew up, he was already a seasoned like competition winning like battle rapper. So
Yeah.
yeah, he as far as that, he is very seasoned and elite.
Like Pac is really good
And like
though, like because he has like he hits hard and his bar like in his wordplay how he like designs it is also really well as well. But like when you're talking about someone like Eminem though and like the shit he can do with lyrics, like it's built different. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah,
he takes it to a whole other fucking step. Like everybody knows that about M. That's why M is M. You know? So
yeah, his
well,
lyrics, yeah. What's your most anticipated Marvel project coming out this year? There aren't very many. The only ones that I know that are coming out are Captain America next month and Thunderbolts, which I don't really care about. So I guess I would say, I guess I would say Captain America because next year is when we get a lot of heat. We get Avengers Doomsday. I think we get Spider-Man 4, I believe. So there's some big boys coming next year. This year, this Captain America and Thunderbolts. There isn't too much coming this year as of now. So I would say Captain America right now. By the way, Eminem dropped a diss. I think I might have heard it. I think.
Oh,
Uh,
did he release some new music with Snoop too and Dre and them? It's actually pretty solid, I'd
I think
say.
I heard. Yeah, I heard like a snippet. He was spitting low key.
Yeah.
Um, Eminem is more vulnerable than Tupac, and he would exploit that. Yeah, he would. What's going on, Raspberry? What up, Shinobi? Haven't heard you on here in a minute. What's going on, VC
Yo.
King?
yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's
the whole
been a
gang's been listening.
while. We've been
Hey,
Shinobi the
man.
Goat's been gone, man. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I mean, lots going on, bro. Like from
yes,
fam to
sir.
work, just like responsibilities
Grinding.
and priorities in life. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's good to be back with you guys, man. Good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Packers is surely hardened, a blood set hanging around with death row. That's another thing. Back in the day, gangs were like more so thriving in comparison to today. Bloods and Crips, they had much more influence in society at that time. So that would fuel like actual dangerous encounters between rival rappers and like rival territories. So that's much different than today, where it's not really a thing no more. It exists, but it's more so minimalized by technology, law enforcement, and
Yeah, things are
increasing
crazy back
presence.
then, man. Yeah.
So it's a much different time because of that. Most of today's rappers, like the new generation, are just ass. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Where would you rank current Goku and Vegeta compared to DC Universe characters in Tears of Power? They are universal at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Currently, you can even argue beyond that if you really wank the shit out of them.
Yeah,
So
you
they
Like
would,
yeah. Like
they would
they
wank
would
the
beat a
shit out of them.
lot of fucking people in Marvel. Like I believe Chuck even made a really good video on that of like Marvel like with them interacting like the tournament of power or some shit. But either way, fucking yeah, they would be beyond a lot of fucking people. Now, if they once they start approaching like a universal threat that also has hacks as well, that's where I think it could be really problematic. And obviously, if the power levels beyond that, like omnipotence, whatever, which there are plenty of individuals like that in Marvel, they're not fucking with that. You know, like they weren't on that. You know, what's that creature's name from Dragon Ball Super? Zeno, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's blatantly clear that they couldn't fuck with that, and not even the next tier below, which was Whis, you know, the angel. So,
yeah.
dude,
I would
and
say
yeah,
they'd be
they give
upper
messages
tier, like
about and shit. It's
yeah,
pretty sick, dude. Honestly.
yeah. They'd be upper tier, like Justice League members, if I
yeah.
had to say. Yeah, like upper tier.
Oh, we're saying
Um,
DC. I'm overthinking Marvel. Yeah, same shit though. Same shit applies. But what's
yeah,
it
same
called?
shit. Yeah,
But that's the thing too. Like, I will say this. eventually Goku and Vegeta, they will eventually get to that power. I think it's only a matter of time, but they will get there. You know, they'll probably eventually be like in that angel realm of power. You know, surpassing Whis or whatever, and then next thing you know will be fucking Zeno. Like, so that will eventually be a fucking thing. And once they hit that level of scaling, then like DC and Marvel is just fucked. You know what I mean? Like what do you do? Like when you have that scaling, and then you could even like multiply that fucking millions of times over, you know. And then there's also like the whole thing with the Dragon Ball universe being really big too, and whatnot. So unless you could really like scale the size of like DC and Marvel, like then that puts them even more at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? So overall, like you know, that's where it does get really interesting. They will get to that, but they're not there yet. You know, so.
Yeah. Anything down the pipeline in terms of group reactions or shitting on the Rat King? As far as reactions, we're down to do a mini stream. Someone can just recommend one, and we'll give them like a decent price. Nothing crazy. So we can do that anytime. If something really cool catches our eye, we'll do it anyway. Yeah. Whether it's us debunking something or something like that. So yeah, that's basically as far as reactions. As far as the Rat King. Let's not even say that pussy ass loser's name.
Yeah.
I bullied him a while. I bullied him a couple weeks ago. I even told him about mine and Batman's debate. I'm sure that loser watched it.
Oh yeah.
Took notes. For you guys that don't know, almost verbatim when he was debating Swag, he used some like an argument of mine or a couple of them. When he was advocating for Itachi, that dude watches me closely. Very closely. He's ass.
Fun fact though, Jay, even him watching me and you debate though, like. That's not even me and you like going fully like at like our peak and prime technically, because like that was obviously very cordial, professional, whatever, and straightforward. Imagine like debating someone that you don't fuck with. You know what I mean? So like there's no room. There won't be room for any error. No, like bro, you're gonna be like the max prime and peak, and you're also not gonna tolerate or let him do any of the bullshit he would do either. So like. No matter what notes he took or whatever, like that wouldn't even help him regardless, because it'd be a different performance you'd be doing against him because you don't fuck with him, you know. Like so, there's that aspect, and then the second thing is like, what's it called? The only thing that he could technically take notes is like certain arguments he tried to utilize for the characters, but that's just for that point in time, and obviously, you know, he hasn't heard the other way around, and so on and so forth. Like, and if you're just a better debater, it doesn't matter, you know. So there's that.
Yeah, it won't matter. No. I mean, he knows that I'm better. As far as beating him physically in person, the possibility still exists. I could actually do it at this point. I could do it at any time. I just really want to do it at the right time. I could probably do it like literally fucking today and fly him out right, and like if he would be down, which I doubt he would in general even come out here. But it's a possibility. I'd say that it happens this year. I'm not gonna make promises, but there's a possibility that I literally will just DM him one day and say, "Hey, I can fly you out. How much time do you need to train? Give me a fucking timeline. I'll fly your stupid ass out here. Beat your ass."
He's gonna need a while, bro. That motherfucker's fat as shit.
Fat ass. Yeah, he probably he looked terrible in that sparring video.
Imagine him trying to run around a block. That man will be gassed out. We wouldn't even finish a one lap. You know, shit. Or running in cold weather.
There's a reason he doesn't want to even VC me anymore. He's fearful. I mean, he's very fearful, very intimidated. I don't blame him. He's a fucking loser. You can't fight for shit. But yeah, you know, I like bullying him. I do. I say that. It's very, very fun and bullying.
He gets so bad because you won't give him what he wants. Where he's like, "Debate me, Jay. Debate me. You're ducking."
You're ducking. I'm like, and you're a fucking loser. So
literally, he's ducking, but yet he loses to like 9 out of 10 times to everyone he fucking debates at like a high tier debater. It's like
he's not that good. He really isn't. Ramen guy would solo both verses. Oh, facts, bro. Ramen guy's omnipotent.
Yeah,
that's facts.
He's built different.
Yeah, he's built different.
He has the 10th gate. So
yeah, he has literally like beyond the 8th gates. Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego are so cool. Perfect for Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, this is what I said before, which I noticed like thematically beyond like just powers. These specific versions fit the personalities and styles of Goku and Vegeta. The Angels are more so graceful, you know, more graceful. I would say godlike. You know, graceful type personas. Well, more so the gods of destruction are more more aggressive, tenacious, which more so fits Vegeta's personality.
Yeah.
When he's discussing this with this is the Explorer when he's talking to Beerus in one of the chapters of Super. He's like, "Hey, I'm not no angel. I'm not gonna gain power that way. I need my own way. And he's like, you could become maybe a god of destruction. He was telling him like,
Yeah.
I could teach you my ways, and you could maybe fit this mold better than that mold.
The
And
only
it's working. I mean,
the only problem with that though is the God of Destruction clearly they have limits though because like they're not still able to get to like the Angels realm of power. You know what I mean? So Vegeta
there's
would have to
significant ways.
figure out like
Never.
once he masters that God of Destruction, that will be a big deal because he'll have like a crazy amp of power. But once he masters that, he will have to either unlock some transformation or do at least something that even goes beyond the God of Destruction, but sticks to that emphasis of what that power, right, and how they operate, whatever, in order to be able to get to the realm of the Angel's power. Because that's the thing. Like, if him going that direction would technically put him at a disadvantage stats wise, but as long as he can figure out something to compensate for that or to get to that, then he's good, right? And he could stick to his fighting way or his mentality, whatever. While Goku is the opposite, be the advantage. We know how Ultra Instinct is, whatever, and we know how like a very good-hearted person he is, like which will kind of be along the realms of the angels and stuff. So Goku will get to that, and he'll already have like that advantage and power. So, which and let's be real, that's always been Vegeta's thing, though. He never takes really the shortcuts or the easy route, or like he earns his shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he sticks to who he is, to his devotion, you name it. So like honestly, it's technically more respect for Vegeta if you really think about it. It's more impressive for him too. So
that's just his personality too.
Yeah.
Like he wants to earn it his own way.
Yeah.
What he deems fit. Also, yeah, that in general, gods are all of them actually are all weaker than their respective angels.
Yeah.
It's stated Toriyama himself
Oh,
under his death,
also.
R.I.P. He stated that himself that Beerus is just definitively weaker than Whis is.
Whis is always bitching him too. I think it showed that a couple amount of times.
He's knocked him out.
Yeah.
He's like sedated him and shit. Like, yeah, he's definitely stronger. Minato the strongest character in Hashirama and Madara. Orange
Why
Man's
is it
Obito's
like
next.
Didn't Topo have the Hakai, like the God of Destruction, I guess, ability? But he himself was a good character, at least good in heart. You know what I mean? So I found that like
True.
dichotomy of, I don't know, interchanging energies, like
Yeah.
being with Topo. He's very unique in that fashion. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
thought
he
that
is.
was really
Hey,
So-
all I'm saying, let's be
Vegeta-
real. Like, if Vegeta tried to do
Like,
the same shit Goku was
he is
doing, bro,
good at it,
shit.
but like.
Yeah.
We remember like Majin and Vegeta. He is a good guy as
Yeah.
well. So like it kind of fits that comparison with Topo too. So, but again, like you're
Yeah.
saying, Batman, they're never on that League of Angels. Nowhere close.
Yeah, no.
His Saiyan like DNA or Saiyan genetics would have to make up for that. The fact that they always get stronger, that's like the only possible way. Like if he combined his Saiyan like genetics and his genetic predisposition to always get stronger, plus these God of Destruction techniques, maybe that's his hopes to catch up or surpass Goku, which I know is still his goal.
Yeah.
While Goku, his goal currently, and I think the Super manga is returning soon, I believe. His goal is to master Ultra Instinct to where it's like natural. It's not even a transformation anymore. It's like a natural occurrence form, kind of like the angels.
Cell.
Yeah.
Like when he was
Yeah,
playing that play, dude, that shit was so lit, bro. I love
yeah,
that.
fire.
dude.
Like literally, that's what him and Whis were talking about. He's like, hey, the goal is to where you don't even need to transform. It's just a part of your being. Like that's your natural
Yeah.
ability. Like once you reach that, you're basically a fucking angel. Like you're.
Bro, and
masterful.
what's even more crazy about that too, Jay, is because if they do that and they're like insanely powerful, just for that, then imagine them stacking their transformations or
Oh, God.
amps. Like,
Yeah, none of these angels ever try in combat. Like we've never seen it, honestly.
Too bad when like the Cell games were happening and like Gohan and Goku were like Super Saiyan at all times. Like they didn't really. Well, Gohan did obviously, but Goku he didn't really have a transformation above that, which was kind of like disappointing. But
It
the
was,
concept
yeah.
fit. So if they execute that like with this dude, oh bro, it's gonna be juicy.
That's fucking
dog.
crazy. That's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
Like,
That's not. You know what I would say. Like if I had to predict when that would be useful, would be against Black Frieza maybe, because Black Frieza is definitively above all of them right now. Definitively, it's not even close. At least when it comes to Z fighters.
like,
the only thing I'm
what's
scared
his-
about though is now that the Goat Toriyama passed, like I'm hoping the next writer can really stick to it and keep it in the great direction and it doesn't start backfiring or like not being as good or even worse, like backtracking. because like Toriyama, he was going in a really good direction with the whole Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego,
great
like all
vision.
that stuff, and just everything he was doing, like all the planning, he was going in a very very creative, good direction. So I'm hoping that doesn't stop either, because that's like the only issue.
Yeah.
But we'll
This
see.
is hope though.
So, yeah.
They respect his vision. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, if
I-
he already had like some of it already like written out, like hopefully they stick to that, and then once it's done, do whatever, and that's where it becomes a gamble at that point.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Jay, what do you think would happen if Captain Ginyu swapped bodies with a fused character like Gogeta? Would that character unfuse? Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely ambiguous, obviously. If I had to kind of logically wrap my head around it, I would
Some
argue
Eno
that,
shit.
yeah, I would argue in a way that perhaps what would happen is he would take the body of that fused character, perhaps. But then you could argue against that and say, well, there's no longer two souls or whatever inside this body, so maybe it wouldn't unfuse at that point.
Yeah.
It's very
No.
ambiguous. Yeah, it's very, very ambiguous as to what would happen. There are multiple possibilities. You could argue he would just take that fused body, and then the two souls would inhabit Ginyu, which
Yeah.
I guess is weird to wrap your head around. The other one is, yeah, the bodies would it wouldn't be possible because there's two souls and you can only switch with one. There's also that possibility. Maybe you could say he only swaps bodies with one. Excuse me, he swaps souls or whatever with one of them, and now it's him and someone and one of the other fused individuals inside this body. So there's multiple possibilities.
He could be also just too powerful to even like do it. That's it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely a good question.
Yeah, there's no conclusive answer, dude. Like, it's
Yeah,
a
definitely
fun one.
not.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's some information out there that you might be able to like build a stronger conclusion of what it more than likely would be, but at least based
Really
upon
good.
memory, and I know Jay and Shinobi know that way better than me. Like, yeah, like that just sounds very ambiguous, and therefore you don't really know.
Yeah,
It's
never
kind of
done,
like
never
some crossverse
attempted.
shit, like.
Yeah,
So-
never been
Ginyu is
attempted.
like- he's like Zabuza and Haku in the sense like he's in this story for like, I don't know, 10 episodes max, not even that, and then
Not
bye-bye.
much. Yeah.
Series.
Yeah, then he was
Yeah.
gone and that was it. Like,
Yeah.
literally.
It's very.
So
there's
yeah,
not
if
much
it's
information.
that limited and there's really nothing explaining the ability that straight, whatever, yeah, then yeah, we just don't
Ambiguous.
know. Yeah.
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 Let's see. Is there an unquantifiable gap between Ishiki and the other Utsuki? Oh yeah. Yeah. Besides Shibai,
Oh, yeah,
there is
bro.
an
Yeah.
there's a large unquantifiable gap between
Bro.
them. Yeah, very large.
That's
he
why
is
they had the
substantially stronger than
rankings.
all.
Like they even had the rankings on the
True.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a hierarchical structure between them, like a societal structure. He was on the top.
And the reason why he
he's
was
in
the
it.
highest is because he just consumed the most planets and shit and the most divine. That's how they operate. Like they literally just plant their fucking divine tree, mix the fruit, they consume it, and they just get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then they utilize the karma to stay immortal. And he just
Yeah.
did it the most and has been around the longest. So that's why he's inevitably like just the strongest. So
Yeah, I heard Super was ending with Black Frieza. That'd be a one hell of a way to end it if that's the case.
I hope not,
Um,
dude.
Yeah, that would be wild. The lore change of Dragon Ball with Dama was crazy. Dama actually is a lot better than I expected it to be.
I heard a lot of hate on it though from certain Dragon Ball creators, and they love it and they're just hating. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
fire. Seeing a lot of nostalgia is probably part of the reason why seeing them as kids again. But with Vegeta going Super Saiyan 3 and us getting more lore on like that time period, like the Majin period,
yeah.
Majin Buu more rather, it's
The
definitely
Kai.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
it's great.
Kais, it's pretty great, man. It's pretty great. Definitely enjoy it. It's like a trip down memory lane in a way, in a weird way. Definitely pretty cool. They introduced Majin Rimus, who created all 18 universes. Apparently, I think I saw. Yeah, I saw that. Interesting, I guess character. I guess
I
that
don't
makes
like the
Majin Rimus.
fabricated Majins though, like the one that chick made, like the one that.
Oh yeah, that witch.
That one
Yeah.
thing, but the Tamagami fight, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like okay, it's like the cyborg thing all over again. It's like, dude,
It
come
is
on,
kind
can
of
we come up with something more creative, bro? Like, can we see
like a
all
repeat.
little It's like, yeah, dog. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like a repeat of the
uh,
fucking Android saga. Like just created ass, like cracked ass characters that are created out
yeah,
of thin
just
air,
dog.
literally.
Literally, dude. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
like, come on, at least couldn't there be some kind of devil or some demon in the demon realm that's
Creativity.
like cracked?
Yeah,
Uh,
dog.
literally, like at least that is like a recycled narrative, and like a recycled way to,
True. Yeah.
yeah, Cell.
True.
There's Cell. There's the androids. Now there's these
There's
people.
Amado, right? I mean, gosh,
Amado.
dude. We see it all
Yeah,
over the place.
yeah, you do see it pretty prevalently. Like fucking perfect Supercell Max and shit. Like there's a bunch of
Yeah.
shit. If Vegito can have his consciousness placed in candy and still be a beast, maybe Ginyu trying to switch consciousness wouldn't work or something. Yeah, that is a good point. You could argue
But
against
like,
that being possible.
then again, like the whole reason why it's ambiguous, in my opinion, is because like after the time limit is like expired, it's like, well, where does his soul go to? At least with the
Yeah,
Majin Buu Andy, like he still had time within that fusion time limit per se. So it's like
yeah,
it does, you know what I mean? It doesn't really provide the information we need to answer the other one. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
moot.
I agree. Yeah, it's like there's an ambiguous factor you just can't answer because it's just it's never seen basically. Vegeta mastering Super Saiyan 3 is hyper gas. Dude, that shit was fire. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay,
Um,
now do you think that like I know Dime is canonical, but do you think that's canonical based on like because it's after the Boo saga right now, obviously, and before
yeah,
GT, I want to say, right? Is that
I,
correct?
I
Or
think so. I
it's like they
think
went Super
before
Saiyan
G.
4, obviously, so it's like
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. It's just weird because like I feel like Vegeto's getting his ass kicked in fucking GT, bro. And it's like you tell me you're not going to use that transformation one time.
yeah. That's the weird thing. That I have to relook at what I know it's canonical to the main timeline, like Super Dragon Ball Z,
Oh, but
or the
GT
G.
isn't. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that it comes down to that. Super Saiyan 3. Here's the thing that makes it make more sense, even in the regular verse. They're kids, and what I did notice is that they are definitely nerfed. Like when they first become kids, Goku can barely control his body.
Hmm.
Like he's having trouble with his balance when he fights the fucking blue dude, the fucking guy that's with them traveling. He's even
Oh, yeah, yeah.
questioning. Yeah, when he's fighting that dude, whatever the fuck his name is, he's like, I wonder if I hope this works, and he goes Super Saiyan 1. So not even he wasn't even sure he could go Super Saiyan 1 because he's in a kid body that he still hasn't mastered.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could argue like, oh, how did Vegeta only learn Super Saiyan 3 now? Maybe they mean in terms of since he's been a child. Maybe that's what they mean. Like, oh, he just learned this. He's been training. Now as a kid, he can go Super Saiyan 3. But
Yeah.
it is
They didn't.
interesting though.
Yeah, it's like they didn't really give us much after the fact. And another thing, like on
Yeah,
your point though, Jay, it's like Goku's going like Super Saiyan 2, 1 against these Tamagamis. Like
yeah.
Super Saiyan 2 is enough to fucking beat Cell, bro. Okay, like are you telling me these guys
Facts.
are that with it, bro? And again, here we go again.
Facts. Yeah.
Oh, guess who created the Tamagamis? Some random ass Namekian, and they just happen
Yeah,
to be
literally.
hella. It's like, come
Hella
on, bro.
strong.
Like, it's
Yeah,
like it's crazy, dude.
it's pretty convenient. Like, yeah, they have to reach those level of transformations to hang with these guys. Vegeta had to go
Yeah,
3. Like, I mean, he fucking fodderized the Tanigami once he went 3, but he went all the way to Super Saiyan 3. I was like, damn, bro. That's
yeah,
crazy.
exactly. And it's like if that
Yeah.
Namekian could do it, it's like why couldn't the one on like the planet Namek that we know make something similar, at least to beat Frieza, right? Like I don't know.
Facts.
It's just
If it's that
like
strong, that would have fodderized Frieza and Namek Saga. Like,
modernized
come on,
that,
man.
dude.
Uh,
Yeah.
like,
Hey.
that little bit of a disconnect for sure. Like these fucking Tanagamis are very convenient.
Yeah.
To like very convenient, I guess, obstacles to get the demon realm Dragon Balls, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's definitely pretty convenient. I mean, that's how Dragon Ball's been with the weird ass ever since Dragon Ball Z. It's been well, Super especially with the inconsistencies and the weird.
Bro,
Yeah,
hey Jay, that one dude that was trolling you on Discord that you told to stop tagging you and whatnot, I started trolling him, he's getting mad. Oh,
Let him
shit.
pass.
I
weird
love
ass
it.
kid, dude. Let's see. Glorio is
Yeah,
his
Glory.
name. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, that's that guy's name. I like how the Saiyans have their own unique forms that the other one can't use. True. Now that's the case. Gohan with Beast, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. That is true. Yeah.
Trunks. Yeah.
Uh, the Trunks. Yeah. I'm waiting for Gloria to betray them and pull some cold double agent shit.
Dude,
There's
I
gonna be a
know.
moment. There's
When I
gonna be a
saw that,
moment
I
for
was like,
sure.
oh, fucking bro, I knew, scandalous
Yeah.
ass. Yeah.
Scandalous ass fucking. And here's the thing, like, logically, he's gonna have to be very careful because he's obviously inferior to Goku. So you can't just like flat out betray him. He's gonna get his ass fucking beat, and now Vegeta's there with him,
And
so he can jump.
Vegeta. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
he'll get jumped by
It's
all of
all
them, dude. Fucking Piccolo, like, yeah, look at that. He'll get his ass fucking handed to him. He'll have to wait
Vegeta
until.
is Supreme Kai, as far as I can recall. Like they're pretty like neck and neck, I think. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, pretty relative. I'd also say he'd probably have to wait until he's with his that one chick, the fucking the evil demon chick. Um, maybe once he's
Yeah.
with her and like that Majin's there, the one that was like fucking up the other Tanagami, then
Oh my
maybe
god, yeah.
then he could betray them and they'd have like a scrap. That's probably what's gonna happen. He's gonna meet up with them. Goku or Vegeta's gonna have to scrap with that Majin. And it's gonna be like a fucking, they're gonna box. They're gonna be scrapping.
Yeah,
So
the mod scenes are gonna be the ultimate antagonist again, 100%, dude. Because it's like
facts.
I don't know, man. It's like I wonder how long the ruse is going to go on for though, because like they're about to enter the third world, and that's another thing, dude. I love the pacing in Daima. It's like one world,
Yeah,
second. It's just like let's get
it's
it done.
not
You know what I
slow.
mean?
Yeah, it's not slow
It's,
at all. Yeah,
I like it. So
it's
yeah,
not
it's gonna
like
come.
it's not like a
Hmm.
Super Saiyan 3 transformation in the Majin arc and the Buu arc type pacing where it's like fucking 10 episodes of him screaming. None of that shit. So.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's all he was doing for like fucking episodes long. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's a mistake, bro. Clouds were
Yeah, bro.
moving, like, everything was it was
Yeah, the
crazy.
Toriyama probably, since this was his last project, he was probably like, you know what, fuck that, bro. Let's just speed it up. Like, let's get to the action.
Yeah, I
Literally,
feel it.
he's like, nah,
I'm with it.
learn from our mistakes. Like, I definitely fuck with it. I fuck with the pacing for sure. It's been just pure gas the whole time. Um, what's the best way to get into the DC universe as a newcomer? If you're an anime fan, I would say certainly perhaps Justice League Comics. One of the most iconic group in the DC universe. They have arguably two of the most iconic superheroes in all of fiction. Batman and Superman. And there's just great storytelling of each of the members. I mean, Flash has great stories. You can do stories of where they're all together in conjunction, or even individually. Superman stories, yeah, Batman stories, a plethora of them. There's even great Green Lantern stories. The Blackest Night, amazing comic. So I would say start with the Justice League. Start with the most iconic ones. There's a reason why they were the most popular. I say that. Great stories. You'll definitely get immersed into the verse very quickly, and then you'll want to learn about the more secondary characters as well. So that's what I would say. The Demon
Yeah,
Chick
I
was
mean, like
apparently
some of those movies, like obviously Batman, Superman, have like objectively some of the best pieces of media produced, and then that's not just a biased opinion. I mean, you can ask
fact. Yeah.
a collective review board, and they say the same thing to you. So I think like if you want to be
Yeah.
introductory, start with those movies. Like you're going to enjoy them even as a casual, and then
The Dark
yeah,
Knight.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like like the hands down peak like Marvel tier level DC movies was blatantly the Dark Knight trilogy, like hands down. That was just
That shit was
incredible.
fire.
And now,
Yeah.
now, to be fair, because me and Jay were always obviously gonna be more a harsh critique because we know DC. Was it perfect DC wise, comics wise? No, but movies wise and like writing all that was just incredible. Like and
It
definitely,
was brilliant.
yeah, definitely Marvel tier, hands down, can compete or better yet, you could even argue is better than the majority of Marvel. So that was
Yeah.
really really fucking great. Other than that, really, the only other thing that was out there that was good for DC was like the older Superman movies. Those were also like iconic and did really well.
Yeah. Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, like there's that, and then me, like even though it wasn't like not in the movie atmosphere, but I think it is an underrated movie. I thought Man of Steel was great. I really enjoyed it.
That was good. I like Man of
Yeah,
Steel.
I thought that was out of all the Superman movies. I thought that was my favorite out of all. Now him killing in the end, that was retarded. Like 'cause Superman doesn't kill.
Yeah,
but,
that was completely like.
yeah,
Yeah,
unnecessary.
exactly.
Like he already had him subdued, being like you're telling me you had to snap his neck just to avoid of him like lasering people. You could have just flew the fuck up, bro. Or just like went somewhere else. But anyways, fucking.
Yeah.
But so overall, like that was good. But yeah, the peak is definitely the Dark Knight trilogy. You could even the iconic older Superman movie. And other than that, all really DC has, if we're not even movies, is that's it for movies. That's crazy that it is. Oh, the Batman, that was also good.
That was good.
Yeah, that was
That's
also really good. Yeah, the Batman. Other than that, though, here's like a crazy pattern though. Like if it isn't Batman, then it's really not great, right? And Man of Steel, like I think, is very underrated. And deserved way more, but they even didn't really praise that to the same length that Batman was. So like, unless it was Batman, DC doesn't have fucking shit. Everything else is either mid or trash. And the only thing that they were doing really good on was, that you could argue, is the DC shows, like the Arrow show, the Flash. Those are actually very successful. We're doing really well, which is crazy. How low budget TV shows were tremendously way more better than the majority of all the high budget movies they fucking did. That's how sad,
literally.
you know? So, like, the TV shows, that was, like, the second element that was really good for DC. And that's basically all you're working with when it comes to the cinematic verse. But, and I don't count the animated shit, because that's more of, like, it's like a different tier. Technically, if we're counting as a whole, that's the only thing they really got, is the animated shit. That's the straight peak. Comics. It's just the movies, the shows, is straight fucking peak. You know what I mean? Or Marvel tier, right? You know? So... That's just DC as a whole, man. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, they need to get their shit together. Like, they've had their rare moments, which is only Batman oriented, and then, you know, and the TV shows. But other than that, that's really it. And if you count the animated stuff, whether if it's a TV show or movies, then you have that too. But to be fair, I feel like that's more of like a get out of jail free card type of thing, you know, comics wise. Because let's be real, anytime you make an animated version of Marvel or DC, it's 9 out of 10 times going to be really good, because they stick to the comics, or they follow the comic story, you know? While the cinematic verse, they want to, Marvel, like, they want to make it like the comics, but then they change it slightly in certain ways. But it's still very comic oriented. While DC, they're like, nah, fuck that, we're just going to do what we want, and then it doesn't work and it epically fails, and they wonder why the fans are pissed, and why it does shit also in the cinematic. That's the sad part. Like, sure, like, they're epically failing pleasing the fans of DC, but you can't even pass in a movie cinematic scenario too. Like, you're even like failing that. Like,
shit is ass. I mean,
it's fucking bad.
We have the first glimmer of hope in a long time with the trailer of Superman. Let's just hope it doesn't fail us. But it looks very comic. Very comic paralleled. There's like it seems very true to the story of Clark Kent and like his upbringing and the trials he goes through, even beyond fighting people, like him having to be accepted by society and all that. It looks pretty damn good, but again, we won't know until it's out. It does look very promising though, very, very promising for many aspects. The Clark Kent persona looks very accurate. He does look like Clark Kent. This actor seems to fit the role of Superman well. The perceived villain, we know Lex Luthor is going to be a villain. That's definitive. We see Lex Luthor in the trailer. We see possibly what seems to be Kryptonians fighting him when he's fighting like these weird people punching him and they're actually hurting him. Then there's like this big ass beast. I don't know if it's Doomsday or what. There's some like big ass thing he's fighting in the trailer. Yeah, and then there's the scene, which is probably the most telling, ironically, when he's on the floor fucked up and he calls Crypto, his Kryptonian dog. And he's like, take me back home. And he fucking like drags his ass back home because he literally can't like get up. Yeah. And that's honestly pretty peak. I'm not going to lie. That little scene was peak. That implies somebody or someone or something was able to beat him down that badly. I'm thinking maybe Doomsday, or maybe fucking General Zod or Lex Luthor built some fucking machine or something to beat his ass really badly. It definitely, it leaves you thinking, which I think is the point of trailers. And I'm definitely very curious to see who or what did that to him. So it's very promising. And then the scene that I liked also was when he's walking through like this crowd and people are throwing shit at him, almost as if his name has been dragged through the mud.
That was probably Lex is doing. Lex probably doing some deceptive, or manipulative bullshit. Yeah, and that'll probably be like only temporarily, because that's the thing about Superman comics, at least, especially wise. He's always loved by the people because they blatantly see who he is as a person and how kind and loving and sacrificing he is.
He's probably gonna win the people over.
He'll definitely, especially with James Gunn writing it, he'll more than likely stick pretty heavily to the comics as well. So that's just gonna be more for like the drama and like and the suspense of it, right? And Lex, and obviously showing like how brilliant Lex is, or how like evil and deceptive he is, because Lex is very intelligent. Like for a hot minute, through the reboots of DC comics wise, he was considered number one, the most intelligent, even better than Batman. But then eventually, as the comics went through, eventually, and Batman was always considered second. But eventually, as more reboots went through, eventually it was determined that Batman was actually above, and that was a misconception. It was a false misconception. And Batman was actually number one. But either way, it's still impressive. The fact that he's either number one or number two. And if James Gunn is doing that and pulling like some fucking Joker level type Batman shit, basically, but obviously in the Lex Luthor way, there's potential there. It's going to be really great. The only thing I'm worried about, what Jay said though, is the Doomsday route. Like Doomsday is fine, but I feel like Doomsday is only good either for a Justice League movie or for a second or third Superman movie. Because Doomsday, the importance of Doomsday, he literally broke comic history. Like he was that was one of the biggest comics events ever, because he was the first one to kill Superman. Nobody has ever done that. Literally. Yeah. And everybody their jaw dropped, because like, wait a minute, an iconic character actually fucking died. Like normally that doesn't fucking happen. Marvel is like the only one where like if somebody died, they probably bring them back, right? If they're very popular, iconic, like Spider-Man, Iron Man, whatever. But DC, they didn't really operate like that. They normally always made sure the iconic or popular heroes didn't die, though. What's it called? But eventually they started getting into that territory, and it never was a thing, and that's why it was such a big deal. And Doomsday, he was bad. Like, he was fucking great, right? He was badass. It was like this fucking
fire.
Yeah, like alien monster that was designed and like tortured and just forced to be like a perfect specimen of evolution, practically. He was designed by this alien scientist and came from outer space, sent to just destroy everything, right? That was the goal.
Yeah.
And he gets to Earth, and it's just so iconic how he is. He gets to Earth, he crushes a fucking bird, whatnot, all that shit. And just shows how sinister he is. Like, everything about it is great. Like, he appears in that alien containment suit and then just goes and there's all this destruction, crazy fucking Superman fight. Like, it was just, everything about it was hands down incredible. The writing, the story, the impact, the fighting, all of it. So it's like, I feel like, I hope they're not making the same mistake that they did in Batman vs. Superman. That's what I'm getting at. If it does not deserve to be in the movie, timing wise, whatever you name it, then don't fucking do it, because then you're taking away from that significance and how important Doomsday is as a character. And he literally is a Justice League level threat too, eventually, after fighting Superman. So
what was the beauty of that? Yeah, the beauty of that comic and even the animated film, the Death of Superman, is like the way they set it all up is the Justice League are all like, so Doomsday lands on Earth, he starts fucking shit up. They send in the Justice League. Clark isn't there yet, and one by one he knocks them down like lambs to the slaughter. And before you know it, Batman's like, we need him, we need Clark. And then they basically call him. He shows up, and he's like, all right, I got it. Like usually, he takes care of the big guns, but he starts struggling, and people realize like, man, maybe he won't beat it. Maybe he won't win this time. And he ends up losing his life in that fight. Like, he stops the threat, but he loses his life. It's like it's prolific. I mean, it was a prolific story for a reason. One of the best comics of all time, obviously. It's, if they could do that right, it would be an all-time great movie, obviously, too. But yeah, they got to do this movie right. They can't put a bunch of shit to, like, it's just distracting, and it like lowers the quality of the movie if they don't stick to one storyline. Like in Batman vs Superman. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's just hope they deliver. $5 from Kendrick. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Deserves one of these. For Shinobi, if Marvel and DC had a crossover, what would be your dream fight? Do hero versus hero, hero versus villain, and villain versus villain.
Fuck, dude. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable when it comes to these verses, as these two guys are. Man, if I just had to go off the dome, bruh.
Hero versus heroes.
I guess, like some iteration of Batman versus Iron Man. I guess, or like this, like a suit battle, if you will. You know what I mean? Like
that'd be sick. Yeah,
like a similarity there.
And that would be badass too. Yeah, because Lex Luthor, he's so smart. He makes like a Superman fucking level suit to where he can go at it with him, which is insane. You know what I mean? what's it called? And then obviously using kryptonite too when he has to. But what's it called? And that's another thing, like that dog scene that also could have been maybe from him getting his ass beat from like kryptonite or red sun soul energy too. We're gonna find out. But you know,
that was lit. That was fucking lit.
Yeah, because it's very rare for someone to be able to beat up Superman like that and make him bleed. You have to be really fucking strong. Yeah, you know. Now, and we obviously Superman's always holding back too. Like he's never bloodlusted. You know what I mean? So like there is that. So like 9 out of 10 times his villains have that very convenient handicap. But if Superman is ever being put against someone really, really powerful to where basically he has no choice whatsoever and he has, otherwise everyone will die or the planet, then he will do what needs to be done, which we see that with Doomsday, you know? So, and that's just kind of like who he is as a person. But no, that movie, honestly, it has a lot of fucking potential. And it
looks promising.
Yeah, it looks promising, so I am very excited about it. And I'm just hoping they stick to the, you know, the comic core values, you know, and then obviously have fun from there, because there's nothing wrong slightly changing things or being creative, which is what even Marvel did, right? Like they didn't do a complete copy and paste, you know. They changed it slightly in certain ways, whatever, but they still kept the core values of the characters. You know, what made Tony Stark and Iron Man, Captain America as well. Like you can't fuck with things like that, right? Because that is literally the character, you know.
No, you can't.
You know, like Batman too. Like you can't be making this guy a comedian. Like that's not who Batman is. Like, you know, like there's just certain things you can't fucking do. You know. So like and I'm pretty sure James Gunn understands that, and he's worked with a very successful cinematic verse with Marvel. So I do have really good faith for it. And if the trailer already is blowing up that fucking great, whatever you name it, good. And to be fair, maybe you could even argue it's because of his connections. Maybe because of him being tied to Marvel, whatever. That's why that trailer even got so big, whatever, too. But hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing. DC fucking needs it, bro. Like, I don't
need it.
Yeah, I don't care what, even if it is connection based, whatever. Hey, they need it, bro. You know, so therefore, you know, so because like, bro, with how bad DC has flopped consistently and lately, it's to the point where nobody even wants to give it a chance anymore. You know. So honestly, would you blame him if he did really use any connections potential that, you know, that he knew from Marvel or whatever, blah blah, you know? So and it is what and there's no rules in advertising in public, you know, announcement too, you know, like you can do what you got to do.
Yeah, and
you
know what's funny?
So
it's ironic is that, you know, the DC fandom is losing hope. It's been losing hope.
Yeah.
And Superman, you know, with this record-breaking trailer, he's a perfect hero. You know, the literal symbol on his chest, it's hope and crypt. You know,
that's what's beautiful about it.
Language. It's crazy, fucking crazy. He is the hope. You know,
it's very ironic. Like, bro, like, and another thing too, like, fuck, and then like the next movie was, which this threw me off. You would think you would go for a Batman one. I think that would be a smart move to do next. Yeah. But he's not doing that just yet. That'll either be his 3rd or 4th movie he'll do. But he's actually doing Supergirl right after that. I don't really know how I feel on that. But what's it called? Like, I'm not saying it won't be a good movie. It more likely will. Yeah. And I'll say this: like, I have mixed feelings. I'm excited about it, but I'm a little worried. But I'll say the exciting part, like the positive, because let's be real, we haven't had a actual Supergirl yet. Like that's like good. We haven't had movie wise. Like we've had plenty of like TV versions, but that's like half-ass, you know, or like not what, you know, whatever, like blah blah. And to be fair, I've never even seen like the Supergirl show, so I don't really know if that was great. But you get what I'm saying. Like we haven't had like a really great movie version. We've seen like a Supergirl in like the Flash movie, but none of all that matters because, you know, everything that went down with that and all that's canceled. But two, even that Supergirl is like that wasn't even like, that was just that, I don't know what the fuck that was, because it was like a Spanish like fucking I don't know what the fuck they were doing with her either. But either way, like we haven't had like a legit blonde Supergirl come into play, and actually be about it. And I think that's gonna be really cool because she's she's not as popular obviously as Superman, but she's still a cool character to introduce because we haven't seen her on the big screen to be really utilized yet, right? So there's the excitement for that. And then if you think like for women, right? Like obviously that's a good and positive for them because obviously whenever there's anything empowering for women or whatever, business-wise that can be good too, right? You know what I mean? Regardless how you feel, whatever. Yeah, strong female lead too. Yeah. So like that's the excitement, or at least the pros I'll say for that. The mixed feelings though, I guess along the negative or skeptical or nature that I have is I'm hoping it doesn't flop though, and it doesn't like take away from how great Superman could be. Because like imagine the Superman movie being so fucking good, But then you have Supergirl and then it's fucking ass somehow. Like that's what I would be really worried about or disappointed. Or most importantly, this is just unfortunate. This is how it is, reality. But anytime we see female characters being introduced, especially even in Marvel, it hits nowhere near the same as like the male solo movies and so on and so forth. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just being real with you. Unless it's like a very, very good female character or popular, then it's fine, right? Like Wonder Woman or Black Widow, whatever. But if it's just like someone that you don't really know about or some other team or whatever, that's where you could kind of have a problem because normally just anything female based, it doesn't have the same impact as men. And that's just unfortunately reality. I'm not saying it's fair or right, but that's just how it is, you know? When they did the fucking Avengers OG, peak, right? Great. Then they do the female Avengers and End War, and everyone's like, oh, this shit's ass. You know? Like, fucking. So, like... and I'm not gonna go that far and be like, oh, it was that. I thought it was still cool, but a lot of people actually didn't fuck with it, and they thought it was unnecessary, whatever, blah blah, you name it. Or whenever they just did certain female teams, they just thought it was stupid, you know. What's it called? So that's all I'm getting at. I'm hoping it's good there, but I do think overall it's gonna go in a good direction, because even when Marvel, when they stick to very popular female characters like Black Widow. They did a great job of her. They did what they had to do, and even her solo movie, I thought it was good. I fucked with it hard,
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. I have good faith in DC. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But
yeah. $2 from Sir Goats. What's going on, Sir Goats? Good to see you back, brother.
Hey,
Appreciate the $2. What was the first ever video game y'all played? Honestly, I'm not fucking old, but it was actually an Atari game, I think.
Nice.
It was like the first shit.
Nintendo 64 for me, to be honest. What's it called?
Yeah, it was like...
And that wasn't like my shit. Like I was very young at that time. It was my brother's shit. That was during his era. Yeah. So like, I just used his shit. If I was ever around, and he didn't want me to use it, but I didn't fucking listen. But I think for me it was Nintendo 64. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was either like Mario Kart or fucking Mario Party or like the Pokemon game on Nintendo 64. That shit was peak. I think it was called like Pokemon Stadium. Another one was like Super Smash on Nintendo. Like that was fucking great, things like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I first started. It was either that or it was GameCube, and then I got into Nintendo 64 as well.
The first game, like Pacific game, I remember playing, I don't fucking know. Maybe like, it was like, what was that one fucking character? I'm trying to remember his name.
Metroid with Samus and
I
stuff?
think,
Or...
I think it might have been that. Yeah, I think that was the first game I remember playing at least.
Bro, GameCube had some fucking bangers. Like to this day, I wish I could play. Like you need to buy certain things in order to do it now. And it's not that expensive. Yeah. It's actually really cheap. But really, the only expensive thing that probably would be the game itself. But I just need to get some stuff where I'm able to stream it. But overall, like, bro, the GameCube shit was great, bro. Luigi Mansion, Mario Party, Mario Sunshine, all that shit. Like, there is a lot of good games on GameCube, bro. Star Fox, fucking...
What was, like, your first... Batman. What was, like, the first one you think you remember playing?
For GameCube, I could be wrong because it's been so long, but what really sticks to me, it was either Mario Sunshine or it was Luigi Mansion that I first did for GameCube, I think.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, in general, though. Because you said 64, right? So
64, yeah, that was definitely more than likely what I started doing, but it was either like Mario Party or Mario Kart, maybe I think I first did. I know I even played the James Bond on Nintendo 64, like the really popular one. It was the Golden or something. That. I did that one too. Yeah. Like basically all the really fucking good ones I did, but if it was like the first game I ever did, it was probably between Mario Kart or Mario Party. Or Pokemon Stadium. Yeah. It's between those three. Those are probably the first ones I ever played. So
fucking Zelda
was like it was like this Mario 64 like RPG solo game. I forgot what it was called exactly.
I think it was called Super Mario Nintendo 64, and it was with you're at the castle and the pictures and shit.
Yeah.
I remember that game.
I did that one too. Yeah.
I think that's my very first one I recall playing.
And also a peak W game. Go ahead.
That's good. That shit is fire.
Eventually, I'm actually speaking of that, I'm gonna be playing that eventually on my YouTube channel because I have it on my Nintendo Switch. So all I have to do is just connect to my Switch and then I could stream it. But there was like this Mario package. It was Sunshine, Super Mario Nintendo 64, the one that we just talked about, and then Super Mario Galaxy. But they all three came back and they remastered it, and it was badass.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Zelda. I forgot which. There's so many fucking Zeldas. I remember it was like an.
Those
old
are
ass
good
Zelda
too.
game I played.
Really good game
Ocarina-
series. You have Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Samus too. Samus, remember that robot chick?
Oh,
That shit's
yeah,
great
I
too.
remember that game.
Yep. That shit's goated.
That's fire. Yeah, that game was fire. I remember playing that. as a
And then
kid.
obviously, then you got like the next Super Smash that came out on GameCube. Then you got the next one that came out on the Wii. Like bro,
The Wii was
bro,
fire.
like I'm telling you right now, Nintendo never disappointed, man. From the Nintendo 64,
day?
yep,
Yeah,
from
never.
GameCube, then to the Wii. How crazy that shit was, you
Wii
know,
was
like
fire.
how
Wii was
how
fire.
unique the Wii Sports, bro. Like,
Oh my god, dude.
I didn't really like the Smash Bros for Wii that much. I think it was 4. I think it was, but I remember
You
playing.
have to use the
Brawl.
remote and shit. Yeah.
yeah, to be fair,
Yeah,
you
no,
could
I
use
know.
multiple things. You could either use a controller, or like a GameCube controller, or you could use a nunchuck and Wii thing. I will say this though, like here's the funny part, Shinobi. I love how you said that, but because like I was like mid in the other Super Smashes, but in the Wii version, I was a god, bro. I was beating motherfuckers' asses, bro. I was using the nunchuck
you know
too.
what-
I was using the Wii remote and the nunchuck in my left hand and right hand, and I was just slamming. Like,
You know what's
and
funny?
those-
Speaking, I think
Like the meta was so definitive, and if you didn't play those certain characters with
Yeah.
like people who actually know what they're fucking doing, the game's just not enjoyable.
yeah, no, like it did change
Yeah.
though. Like you're not wrong, Show. It did change drastically from the GameCube and Nintendo. Yeah, it did. Because the one that came after the Wii, that shit's even harder. Because I went from when I was a god in the Wii, and then I played the one that came out on the Switch, and I'm like, bro, I fucking suck, or I'm mid. Like, what's happening? You know, like,
I remember we were talking to Six about this. Shout out to Six. Fucking when I fucking played I think it was Black Ops Zombies on the fucking Wii. That shit is so fucking hard because you gotta fucking aim with the fucking remote and
fuck
shit.
that. Fuck
Fuck that.
that.
You gotta use a nunchuck to knife. You gotta use a nunchuck too to
Bro,
fucking
yeah,
knife
you know,
fucking
you know,
zombies.
I remember Six laughed at you. He was like, "Bitch," he was like, "On the Wii, what?"
Yeah, he was like, nah.
Because everybody
man.
played that shit on PlayStation or Xbox. So,
Yeah, bro. I was trying to get to like round 5 on the fucking Wii, man. That's how ass it was on there, man. Fuck.
bro, that's
That's
another
fine.
thing. That's another thing that was really good too. That was a really good like fucking nostalgic like fucking event when the 360 came out and the PlayStation 3. Like, bro,
Oh,
those
damn.
were good times, bro.
Fire time.
Like don't be wrong. Like whenever
PS2?
PS2, yeah. Whenever you saw that fucking screen, you know, with the PlayStation, it's all fucked. You're like, no, you know what I mean? Like, cause you know your shit's fucked now.
Yeah.
Or if you ever got the Red Rings of Death, like that was so traumatizing. But other than that, it was so good, bro. So many great games.
The
Star Wars
fucking-
Commandos, fucking
Fire.
Hulk Ultimate Destruction, the best Hulk game to this day, even arguably maybe
Yeah,
even
that's
out of
dope.
all Marvel. Like, bro, like there's just so much good shit, bro. Fucking great days.
Yeah,
Halo 2 and
fucking-
Halo 1, you know? Like,
Yeah, fucking yeah, playing the PS2 when you put the disc in, you're like, please work.
Uh.
Shit would load. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like that used to fucking stress me out. I'm like, please
literally.
fucking work, man.
I was so
Yeah.
bro, you would get so depressed because like that was out of your control. The reason why I would even do that is because at that time we weren't advanced stuff to where like the it would just overheat or like the system like couldn't
Yeah.
hang really, and it wasn't really you. It was just the system, you know. It was a hit and miss. It was a
Fucking
gamble.
system.
Either it was good or it wasn't. You
Yeah.
know, like
The
so-
disc was like dirty and shit. Like,
Oh
dude,
yeah, God
come on,
forbid your
man.
disc
man.
had fucking
Oh,
anything. You're fucked. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times, dude.
Bro,
For
hey,
It was a good time.
remember when you gotta take the
Yeah.
fucking disc out, blow on that bitch, fucking rub it with your shirt, you know?
Yeah.
If that didn't work,
Yeah.
get some fucking spray and be like, bitch!
Yeah, I was fucking. I'd buy a fucking disc cleaner, put it in there.
Yeah.
Like, please work. Goddamn. Yeah, fucking work, buddy. Like, goddamn. Playing
please.
fucking.
Or you be with your gang,
Yeah, like-
you know, you be with your gang, friends or fam, whatever, or cousin, and you're all trying to do something. You're like, work, come on!
And then you would hear that noise, like the PS2, like sound
Yeah,
noise.
dude! And it
into
turns
a-
red
I'm
and shit, goes from blue to
"Ah."
red. You're like, no!
It's like, I guess we can't fucking play now, man.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah, that
shit.
shit was annoying as fuck,
Great
man.
days. I miss it. Don't regret it. But that was like the only thing that
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
sucked in Blue, bro. So.
Yeah, oh god, that was.
Oh,
the
even
only thing,
Gears.
the only flaw
Gears
with it.
too. Gears 1 and 2. That shit. That was fucking.
Oh, it's
But
peak.
I'm gonna be real. I'm surprised we have not like the Marvel creators or no fuck at DC. Stay away. No, you don't ever hear this. But I'm surprised anyone from Marvel or someone that's just been really good at fictional movies, right, and action, that they've never tried to make a Halo movie or a Gears movie. That shit would go hard, bro. Like, bro,
Gears
like
is fun as fuck.
that's easy money. Where you motherfuckers at?
Yeah, that would be easy. Gears was fucking. I never played Xbox that much, but Gears was fucking fun though.
Bro,
Yeah, that shit was.
imagine a Master Chief movie. Seeing that man fuck shit up in space. Holy shit,
Oh,
bro! Even a Doom movie, Doomslayer. That shit would be peak. Like fuck it.
Oh, that shit was peak. Yeah, those days were peak. I was like, damn, bro. Mine was Jack and Dexter. Oh,
that was really good. Very, very good game. Yep, very good.
Definitely iconic.
You guys ever play like the Tasmanian Tiger or like Tack the Tulu or like Rap Sly Cooper?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that.
I think I played Taz the Tiger.
Love.
This was fun.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Splinter Cell for Tom Clancy.
Oh, that's another good one. Splinter Cell, bro, on the GameCube. To this day, GameCube, bro. Yeah, Splinter Cell. That shit was fucking peak. And then you got also Snake Eyes. That dude, his series.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I remember I played Splinter Cell on the fucking PSP. That was like the funnest shit I ever played, dude.
Oh god,
Fire,
right?
bro.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that shit was so fun being a fucking spy and like.
You want to know what's crazy, Jay? You want to know like I think there's one thing that's just impossible, like literally impossible, to like make a tier list or better yet like I won't say necessarily a tier list. That could kind of be pop, but the claim of like what's the best video game out of all. I think that's almost impossible to even answer because there's just so many good ones at all the systems, Nintendo, whatever, and it really just depends in certain categories. You know, like I think that's like probably one of the most impossible fucking questions to answer. Like every time I see like on Facebook or whatever, and it's like it has all these great games, and it's like you can only pick one. It's like, bitch, what? Like fucking. Like,
yeah, no, it's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
I think they recently just released the top 100 games. Like how do you fucking rate something like World of Warcraft, right, against like Elden Ring or something?
Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would have to have different genres and categories. That's the only way. And even if you do like certain categories, even that like would be like just so fucking hard to like choose or put above. Like, bro, if we try to do a tier list of all the games from Nintendo all the way up. Good fucking luck, bro.
The Zelda game, Ocarina of Time, they had it like at number 14 or something, like something really fucking high. Witcher,
Zelda, Witcher is insane. Skyrim, like that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of good shit, man, out there, bro.
You know what I mean?
Even the Sonic games, that's another one. Sonic too.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys what. If someone drops 20 and they want us to, we'll do it. If they want a tier list, we'll do that, or we'll do that one website, the fucking game to game, and we'll try to decide like what's the best game ever. If you guys want.
Yeah, bro. Another thing too, what's it called? If nobody donates or whatever, we could also try to get with certain content creators and see if they're down to do like the video game thing. That'd be probably really hilarious. Or even like a console tier list war, maybe. You know, so.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
There's IGN. I'm looking at IGN top 100 games of all time. Let's see. What's number one? It's Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is number one.
I'll say this. I know the Zelda series is really good, but I am gonna be honest on this. Like, there was only one Zelda game that went crazy. And it was the one that was released on Nintendo Switch. It wasn't actually surprising the older one. It was the one that it was released on Nintendo Switch. That shit broke records in sales and like went crazy.
Oh, I think I remember that.
And I heard like a lot of positive. Like even if you weren't even a Zelda fan, like you would enjoy the game. That's how good it was. So there's that one. Yet they still had like the older one still number one, which is the one Jay's looking at. So that's the only thing about I'm a little iffy on. Better than that, because even the Zelda people were like, yeah, nah, like don't get me wrong, like that's just nostalgic and OG, right? That will always be goated and peak in its own way. But like, if we're comparing all of them, it was definitely the Switch version. But
Yeah, that Zelda's is icon. It's been iconic since back in the day.
yeah, bro.
It's just always
Anything
been, like,
Zelda, Mario, or Sonic or Kirby, iconic, hands down. Like just
That's
straight
just fire.
peak. Yeah, or Fox, Star
Honestly,
Fox. You know, yeah.
Oh, Star Fox is fire. Honestly,
Yeah.
most of the Sonic games are fucking fire. Like the old ones, the new ones. They're
Dude,
most,
Adventures on the GameCube, bro, is so fucking
it's
holy
so fun.
shit.
Some of the
Yeah.
PS2 Sonic games I remember playing as a kid, dude. That shit was fire. Like some of them were
Oh,
fucking
so
fun as fuck.
I wanted to ask you guys actually, now that we're on this topic, like, what do you guys think
Yeah.
about fucking Astrobot getting fucking Game of the Year, bro? Like, what?
Uh, I mean, I guess it's hard to decide what is the game of the year, but I didn't expect that one to be.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking about like I would say for 2024 because I wasn't paying attention that much. Well, it was either between 2023 or 24, but I think it was Elden Ring, right? Like that was the one that did win out of everything.
Yeah, prior.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
prior.
right.
Yeah, it was Elden Ring.
Prior,
So
yeah.
that was like
That shit was gigantic.
so like
That
so
shit
that's
was
the thing though. It depends like what we're discussing. Like if we're talking like on a certain year, that's a whole other discussion. If we're talking all around, like all time, that's a whole other discussion. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
Astrobot, like maybe a little trailer or a little snippet, maybe perhaps. Have you guys actually seen any gameplay? Because like,
No,
I really haven't.
Yeah, no, me
it's
either.
it's like a poor man's version of like Mario. It's like a really like it's like a platformer. You know what I mean? It's just
Okay.
like another like. It's not really that original in that concept. We've seen it a million times,
Yeah.
right? Like
Gotcha.
Sonic, etc. But it's like for me to see that be Game of the Year over like Wukong and all these other games that came
Yeah,
out.
no, there's no way.
That's
Yeah, no, there's no.
That's
But see,
crazy.
but I will say this too. Let's be real. IGN be tripping too. They're not really the
They'll
best
trip.
at rating things
They'll
too.
trip.
Yeah, like they don't. They'll like
Yeah.
avoid statistics or certain things. Like they're really like for instance, like they dog shitted on Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball game that came out, Spark and Zero. They fucking shitted
They
on that.
did, yeah.
And that was a very
Yeah.
good game. Very fucking great game. Like the sales, everything.
That shit was
you know?
fire.
Yeah, like bro, like that was literally the upgrade version of like the most popular, the second most popular fucking Dragon Ball game was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That's basically what it was. It was just
Literally.
that, but the upgraded version, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
$2 from Sir Goats. Appreciate that, brother, because there's one of these. What is it? Look up Opart's Hunter. Okay, I'll look that up real quick.
Opart.
A manga
Oh.
series by Saeshi Kishimoto.
yeah,
guy
you'll
really
probably have
likes
to
to,
Google Jay. Yeah, Jay, you'll probably have to Google like the best game, like top 100 games, or just like I don't know, like all games like ranked from one, you know, to whatever. This however you want to fucking search it, but try to avoid IGN though, because they're not really that. Like,
IGN, they'll be weird with their shit.
It's a reference.
like there's certain
Yeah.
things they're really good on, but like then there's other things that are just shit. Like especially even movies too. Like they're weird at movies
Yeah,
as well.
this one right here, Ranker. I know this is based on people voting. Let's see, top 100 games. of all
Okay,
time.
that's probably more realistic than
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Actually, number one with the most votes is fucking The Witcher 3.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Very good game, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
give
that- very-
that man know what that's like.
Yeah, no, that's an incredible fucking game. You could sleep with a
number
bunch of
two-
baddies, bunch of bitches and shit. Fuck all these monsters up and shit. Great game, dialogue, make choices.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a game. I think it was called like Fable or some shit, where you could fuck chicks on fucking Xbox.
It's like that. It's very similar,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
but it's even better. Like because basically you have your main chicks. You have to choose between Triss or Yennefer, and then but even like regarding them, those like your main chicks that you're committing to. Yeah, like even the Witcher times, like the Geralt knew how to operate a woman, bro. But anyways, so like you got your main chicks that you're trying to pick to commit to, right? And then any other chick is just side chicks, right? And you're like, oh hey, okay, you're a baddie or a bit, let's fuck, whatever, you know. That's basically what you do in that game. And if you're not doing that, then it's like you hunting monsters, doing like doing like Batman shit, like prep time, contingency plans and shit.
Yeah, bro.
But
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dude, that game is just mostly beat up monsters. The whole bitch shit, dude, is so fucking.
bro, that isn't the game though, bro. What you mean?
That's bad, G. That's bad, G. That's bad.
I'm not
What-
gonna lie. When I was a kid, when I was a kid and I played Fable on
Yeah.
fucking Xbox, I would fuck bitches back then. Back then, I was.
Hey, you can do that in Witcher too, bro. There's literally all these other like side character girls that you'll have the ability and option to sleep with, and it'll show the whole scene and everything. Like fucking.
God damn.
Yeah, like you see a butt naked and everything, but what's it called? But no, better than that. Like if we remove the girl shit, like it's like Shinobi said, it's mainly just hunting monsters or even like fighting humans, and you're just a badass. Like you're fucking, your senses are enhanced. You're really fucking intelligent, and you're just like you're basically Batman, but in the medieval times. You know, like it's really really badass. He's very intelligent. How he preps whatever. If there's certain monsters he can't beat outright, then he'll have to use his intelligence, whatever, and prep for it. So it's like it's really really cool in that regard. Yeah, and then on top of it, there's also morality and philosophy in the game, to where you get to incorporate what you believe. You know, like or how you would interact with certain situations. Like what would you do? Option A or B, and then depending on what you do, that has butterfly effects, right? You know. And so on and so forth, you know. So like it has, it's very interactive, and you can choose your dialogue, whatever. So it's just again, it's extremely creative and really well like written and done. It's a fantastic fucking game. But I will say this: the only element of players that are going to enjoy that is RPG type gamers or whatever, people that like the free roam or to explore, make choices, and the more realism of things. Because you have those type of gamers, and then you have the gamers that just stick to the very straightforward shit like COD or first person shooters or World at Warcraft and shit like that, right? Which is completely different. It's more of like a competitive, like who's faster or more skilled, you know, right?
It's bro. He been around the block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what was the after that though?
Let's see. Let me read this. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Generations, Sonic. Okay, dude, those games, Sonic Heroes is fucking fun. Yeah, Sonic Generations.
That
I
makes
played
sense.
that. I think.
Yeah.
Sonic soundtracks go hard. You know what game was fucking fire? Was Shadow on PS2, dude. That shit was fucking.
I heard that was really good. I never played it, unfortunately, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like a gun on that cover too? He had like a submachine gun.
Yeah, you could use a machine gun too. You know what was fire too was that honestly the soundtrack on that game was fucking fire. Shadow. It was so good.
Hey, Ratchet and Clank. I heard of that. That was also really good too.
Fire.
Yeah, great game.
Like when I would play that, Sonic Heroes was fun because what I liked about Sonic Heroes specifically was you could choose what set of like what team you wanted to use, and you'd have a different story for each team. So you'd have Sonic, right, with Tails and Knuckles. You'd have Rose with the fucking, who was her fucking team? The crocodile dude who was like the Knuckles of that team. You'd have Shadow, so it would be him. The fucking bat chick, she was like the flying character, and I forgot who else. I think it was like some other fucking person that was with them.
Yeah.
And then you had like the mecha versions of them. You had like Mecha Shadow and Mecha. It was pretty sick. That game was pretty fucking sick.
Bro, yeah, I heard a lot, bro. The Sonic, a lot of like, I'm not gonna say all of them, but definitely the OGs in majority, they were really fucking good, bro. Really good, dude. And to this day, I think I said this on stream before, so I'll keep it very short. I think I said when Swag was here in 6, but I'll never forget that Sonic game. It was like Sonic Adventure something. But there was a mode in it where you could like take care of like the baby creatures, like these weird alien baby creatures. Okay, that's Generations. And so like I was playing that mode, and this is when I was a little kid, so don't fucking judge me. But like, bro, I had my demon arc, bro, where I would like beat the fuck out of those little alien babies. Like I would throw them at the wall or throw them in the water. I would do some crazy fucked up shit. And here's the crazy thing: if you did that, they put a fucking mechanic in the game to where if you abuse one of the babies so bad, they become a Satan demon baby. I'm like, what the fuck? When they evolve, like they go into like an egg and they evolve and they become Satan because you abused it.
So peak. It's so peak.
It's the fact that they thought of people doing fucked up shit to them that is just the hilarious part to me though. But I was like, wow,
shit is hilarious. So number 2, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This game came out in '98.
Okay,
bro. Fire. Super Mario 64, number 3. Not surprised. With
can you stream it, Jay, or no? On Discord.
Yeah, I can show you guys.
If it has like weird shit, don't show it to the YouTube. But yeah, I want to see. I'm curious.
You guys should be able to see it.
Yeah, I can
see it.
That's what I was saying. Really covered. I can't see it yet. Hold up. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So Red Dead is
Oh,
number 4.
yeah.
Red Dead 2 is number 4.
Honestly, Red Dead and
GTA,
GTA, that's like even in the discussion of being top 3, really. Like how great those games
Yeah, they're
were.
fucking
You know?
fire. These guys,
And
these games
though,
are
RDR is way better, though, dude. I have to say, the campaign mode, bro. At least
I think Red Dead. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is way greater than GTA as a whole, though. Like the online and like
dude, the
like the online and like in the funny shit and like all that competitive stuff, I would say GTA. But the story though and all the realism, definitely Red Dead, hands down.
online.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Online already.
Oh, facts. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's true for
Yeah.
sure.
But the offline goated, all day.
Facts. Yeah. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, no, those are good. Yeah.
Yeah. Super Mario World. Damn, 91. Damn. That's fire though. That's fire.
I don't agree.
That has to be because of being iconic. There's no way. Oh, Last of Us, that's a fucking good game, dude.
That shit is fire, bro.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That shit is so fire.
Bro, that was the only game out of everything I've played, and I've played a lot of fucking games, man. That was the only game to make me cry in the first 5 fucking minutes, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, narratively, it might be the best I've ever played. It's one of them, at least.
So good, dude.
Pretty fucking good. Really fucking good. Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, Skyrim, that makes sense. Skyrim is just, that's
sense.
such a good game, man.
Yeah, Oblivion, the top 20 as well, bro. I'm just saying, dog.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption.
Yep,
the first one?
Yep.
All right.
That Zelda, that was the one that came on the Switch, where everybody said that was the best one, not the other one. Yeah.
Nintendo
Switch. Makes sense. Super Mario Bros. 3. 88? Damn, this game is old as fuck.
We weren't even born yet, bro.
Well, none of us were even around yet. That's crazy. San Andreas, this makes sense. I mean, this makes complete sense.
That was the peak of when GTA started blowing up. Yeah.
It blew the fuck up. Elden Ring, I'm not surprised. It's up here.
I'm surprised it's that low, though.
I'm surprised it's low.
I am too, bro, for sure. That doesn't make sense at all. Like, sorry.
Damn. Minecraft.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
To be fair though, this is based on votes, so like unless everybody was involved, it's only gonna have so much like statistic information. But
yeah.
Super Smash
Bros.
Oh,
yep, that's the GameCube one. Yep, that's the GameCube.
Yeah, that's iconic. Arkham City.
Oh yeah, hey, the Batman Arkham games, bro. Fucking good. Like, bro, if you were pissed off in life and you just wanted to beat the fuck out of people, bro, go play Batman, bro. Arkham City or Arkham Knight, go play that, bro.
Yeah, that game is too fire. Old Gold. This game is. I played this before. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah. I actually played this game before. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Yeah, Doom.
Dude.
Atari Jaguar.
I never played the really old arcade game. I only played the modern ones, and those are fucking great, bro. So
Doom. Oh right, yeah. Fallout.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Fallout New Vegas is so fucking.
I heard that was the best one out of all of them. Fallout New Vegas.
I'm not even lying. Yeah.
Damn, all these Legend of Zeldas on this bitch.
Telling you,
Majora's Mask.
I guess Majora's Mask too was really fucking good. Yeah.
Halo
1. Halo 1. Yeah, that's the first one.
Damn. That's fire.
First one. Yep, that was all. Yep, that was so fucking good. They're making a movie on that, by the way. But that was so fucking good. It's like a horror suspense first person shooter movie. Game, and just oh my god, so great. Like, bro, Jay, you crash in a plane in the ocean. You find this weird ass like underwater facility, and it's like the most sinister, like crazy ass monsters you have to fight there.
Yeah, literally.
You're in the ocean, bro. Like in an Atlantis city, fighting like horror creatures. Like it's crazy. The concept.
Like, Tetris is crazy, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Tetris.
Okay, yeah, nah, fuck that. Yeah, get that shit out of here.
I told you guys, bro. Like
nah, Resident Evil 2. Nah, that should be like 4, like the more popular ones. Like I don't think 2 is the most popular.
And the remake too, bro. The remake was fucking.
Star Wars Old Republic, I heard a lot of good about that. Modern Warfare 2, absolutely. Honestly, that should probably be lower, but that was definitely really, really fucking good.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid did first.
Yeah. Okay, go
Halo
on.
3 makes sense. Street
Street Fighter.
Fighter
Out of
2.
all of them though. Huh.
Yeah. Portal 2. I heard Portal 2 is alright.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
heard.
Yeah, Donkey
Donkey
Kong
Kong.
Country. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, I heard.
Damn.
Yep, I heard.
Iconic.
That was a Nintendo 64. I heard the Super Mario Odyssey was also very good too. Yeah, I never played it,
Yeah,
but I heard that
Street
was
Fighter.
really good. Yeah. Yep, Pokemon Go,
Arkham Asylum is
Arkham
fucking
Asylum. Yep, yep.
Mortal
MK.
Kombat, of course.
Yeah.
God of War is fire, honestly.
Wait, Jay, are the older God of War better or the newer ones?
Uh, the newer ones.
Okay,
I think
just
it's
wanna
more
make sure.
immersive.
Gotcha.
It's more immersive, I'd say. Yeah.
Ooh.
Assassin's Creed 2, Fallout 3. Damn.
Oh wow, let's go.
The
What was that?
original 86.
Oh,
God damn.
Damn.
Bro.
Put all of them on the list, you know.
Hey,
It's like-
Battlefront, baby,
Yeah,
let's
this is
go.
fire, man.
That I think that's
this
way
is
too
fire
low, but hey, fucking.
Top 10.
That shit was crazy, bro. Remember that, Jay? Where like you ran down as like fucking Darth Vader, and then the other person's coming out of nowhere as Yoda, and you're just fighting, or you look
They're
at each
fucking
other.
scrapping.
Yeah, you you look at each other from a distance. You're like, we about to fucking throw it.
I was like spamming. Bro, I would spam the force and piss people off. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck y'all, you're not getting up. I don't even need them up. So I was fucking doing.
Yeah, you're just like slaughtering the whole
so
army and shit while you're having like an epic battle with like a Sith or Jedi.
Hey,
Yeah, it was so fun.
You're just laughing your fucking ass off, dude. Like crying. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And these guys are genuinely mad at me, dude.
They're fucking pissed, bro.
bro, like,
You
You know what
nah.
I would do is
Yeah.
I would push them off and make them die, like push them off shit and stuff.
Oh my God.
That shit was so fun, dude.
Like, bro, like,
Choke them and shit,
it was just so great, dude. Like, I'll never forget memories like that or funny ass moments. Like, I saw like this
Funny
one
as
dude, like, it
fuck.
was Obi-Wan and then Darth Maul, and they go at it, and I'm just watching them go crazy. And I'm like, damn, they're scrapping. And I'm just hiding as like a
Fucking
stormtrooper,
scrap.
like hiding behind something.
I remember I got really good with Han Solo, and I would fuck up Jedi's. I'm like, bitch, and they would get so mad. I'm like using a gun and shit. Like, you fucker. And I would
Yeah.
throw the bomb and time it, and they'd fly and shit. I'm like, fuck y'all.
Oh
That
my
shit was
God.
fun, though, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Galaxy
Oh,
makes
Jesus.
sense.
I was like a god with fucking Han Solo fucking up Jedi's. That shit was so fun.
That's hilarious.
That game is so fucking fun. Even now, I could play that shit today. It'd be fun.
I'm very surprised Halo 2 is not way higher than that. That was such an extreme
Damn.
popular game. That was even better than Halo 3. Halo 3 should not be above Halo 2. That's crazy. So,
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Crash Bandicoot's a
Yeah,
great
bro.
game, too.
yep, Modern
Yeah, Crash
Warfare.
Bandicoot is Pokemon.
Yeah.
Half-Life 2, that was also a very fucking good game. Very good. I played it.
Dark Souls.
Yep, heard about that. Yep.
Yeah,
That album, yep.
pretty fire. The Elder, Super Mario
Oblivion.
Kart.
What?
92.
Oh yeah, Oblivion, bro. That was it. That's when it got good. Yep.
You are
Yeah, that's fire.
joking,
bro. In Oblivion, bro, I had this one build where I had like this paralyzing spell, so I would literally like paralyze my enemies, and I would just beat the fuck out of them. I just beat them while they're on the ground and they can't move.
Just merciless,
Vice-
dude. Yeah.
Vice City was actually really fun. Thought Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Fucking people up in Miami. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's pretty iconic. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog. For sure. Let me see if there's any other. Let me look for some other ones that are like a better fucking.
Seems a little
Yeah.
arbitrary from dude, honestly. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Minecraft is uber generational too. Minecraft is generational for sure. GTA has the
I
all-time
can't
generational.
Not the placement at all. Yeah, for sure. I would argue maybe even top 10. And there's not even World of Warcraft stuff.
That's
there,
crazy.
Too, which
I
is
didn't
kind of
see it at
insane.
all.
Yeah, no, that should have been.
Yeah.
That should have definitely been at least in the
That's
top
crazy,
50.
dude.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Team Sonic, Team Rose, Team Dark, Team Coatix. You had to play all 4 teams to get. That's right. Yeah. Team Dark was my favorite, bro, because Shadow's just that guy, bro. Shadow's just that guy. But yeah, folks, any questions at all, feel free. Any questions at all, appreciate the donuts for show. Have you played Marvel Rivals? I actually haven't played that yet, but I heard it's fucking fire.
Yeah, it's been really popular. Fucking,
Yeah.
I've played it. I already got to that's the crazy. I only played it for like 2 or 3 days, and like not the whole day, just like a couple hours, but in a 2 or 3 day time span. And I got to fucking GM, which is the third best rank in the whole world. There's the best rank is one above all. That's the first one, which is top 500, like the best 500 players in the world. And then the second rank is Eternity. The third is GM, which is where I got to before the season ended. And then it goes to like Diamond, to Plat, Gold, Silver, and Bronze. But it's a great fucking game. I was really good at it for whatever reason, but I just don't have the time to fucking
playing it.
Yeah, like bro, if I had the time, bro, if I had like more hours to spare with that game, or fucking, or if I was like a streamer, bro, I would be definitely probably like in the one above all top 500 making fucking money on that shit, bro. What's it called? Because I'd be beating people up. I played either Moon Knight or Iron Fist. I tried to learn Spider-Man, because like he's like my favorite Marvel character, but he's very, very hard to use. But if you can master him, he's like unstoppable though. Like you can't fucking do anything to him. But no, but it's such a great game because they have all the like a lot of characters. They have like Hulk, like you name it, like So
like I've heard like seeing streamers play it. I'm like, damn, there's all kinds of fucking characters on this game.
Oh yeah,
shit.
And they're gonna continue adding characters all the time. Like Marvel, they already made an announcement. They're gonna add a lot of characters. Like they're adding Deadpool soon and a bunch of shit.
That's fire.
Yeah. I just hope it's not one of those games that's come out like I don't know if you guys heard about that Nickelodeon like stage platform. It's like a Smash Bros for Nickelodeon. There's also like multiverses with all like it was like DC from like Cartoon Network, etc. Like those games had a lot of hype. I haven't seen gameplay for the new Marvel's game, but I hope it's not one of those games that just dies off hella fast. You know what I mean?
It could. It potentially could. I'll say this though. For all the big streamers, the fact that they're all transitioning and playing it and just having a blast, I do think that says volumes. But then again, it could go to Shinobi's argument where it's just only for a moment and it dies. But the reason why I don't think that's gonna be the case, and I do think it will be a competitor, is because it's Marvel. Marvel is very, very fucking popular though, and people, and if you can.
Network, though. And they had DC on their game as well. That's fucking popular. You know what I mean? Like,
what game was it that you're talking about?
Multiverses. They had Superman. They had Wonder Woman. All these guys, dude. Like,
honestly, I never played that. But... Yeah, I don't recall that. I didn't play. I'm not gonna say it wasn't like what you're saying, but like I don't know that one. But all I will say is like we know how popular Marvel is, and like in the fact that you can do all these characters and just how the game is in a sense, and I do think it's actually going to be up there for a really good while, or it would be the main competitor for Overwatch 2. Because it's basically Overwatch, but just Marvel. Really, that's what Marvel Rivals is. Right, if you ever played Overwatch, we all know how extremely popular that game is. That will always be one of the most popular multiplayer games. And unfortunately, Overwatch got worse and worse as time drags on, but Overwatch 1 was when it was at its true peak, but... Either way, it still will always be the most popular, but that's what it is. It's just Overwatch, but Marvel version. So
it's not like a fighting game like Tekken or MK or Street Fighter or
no. It's Overwatch, but just with Marvel characters.
Interesting.
Gotcha.
So imagine if DC made a game that's like League of Legends, but it's just DC characters. That would also be just as popular because it's literally the same exact shit of what makes League of Legends so fucking popular and great. But instead of using those characters, you're just using DC characters and their abilities and shit. So that's what Marvel did. Like they kind of did. Like it was kind of like a cheap creative way to go about it. But at the same time, it kind of is smart business wise because of what Marvel is and how popular Overwatch was. It's like, do you really blame them? You know what I mean? But and that's why I don't think it's going anywhere. And like that, and Marvel Rivals has been shitting on Overwatch statistic wise and like in views wise for fucking weeks. Sure. And everybody's like saying, "Oh, Overwatch is dying now," or Marvel Rivals is like the next Overwatch now, basically. So there's that too.
I I'm surprised Overwatch and League of Legends was not on that list at all, dude. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's crazy.
At least League of Legends.
At least
bro.
League. I
Like,
could maybe understand Overwatch because not
Yeah,
everybody knows what that is. A lot of people do, but not everyone. But League of Legends, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't
That's
even now, mind you,
iconic,
I don't
yeah.
play League of Legends, but I
I
know
know,
that shit's
no.
popular. Like,
It's just very iconic. Yeah, it's very iconic.
oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, the Budokai games were pretty fire. Oh, facts. Yeah, that's pretty fire. Half-Life 2 should be way up. It has generational influence.
Good
Half-Life
idea.
2 is-
Oh yeah, Half-Life 2,
Yeah.
bro. I'll never forget. I was in my teens playing that game. It was on the 3. You could only play it. Excuse me, on the 360. Back then. So
Yeah.
like I was on the 360, and for how old the game was, the graphics were just insane and really good. The realism behind it, and it was just so fucking badass. Like just everything about it was just so fucking cool. Like Jay, you would have loved that game. It was like a first person shooter game, and you're having to fight like the whole military force and all these fucking monsters and shit, and travel everywhere and do like these missions and shit. It was a great fucking game, dude. So good.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys, like, what's like the single most scariest game you guys have ever played?
Scariest game? That's a good question.
For
Actually.
me,
Scariest
Outlast.
fucking game?
Fuck that fucking game. I had Jay editing. I had to pay him. I had to pay him a couple bucks because there was this ridiculous fucking scene in it. Like,
Bro, I
Jay's
saw
my
it,
witness.
too. I was like, what the
Yeah. When Jay saw he was like, I warned Jay. I'm like, hey Jay, like I'm not into no weird, whatever. But this is a game I was playing for my YouTube channel. And I can't put this on YouTube for obvious reasons. They're break guidelines.
Yeah.
So I need you to edit this one part out. And when he saw that, I'll never forget Jay Messi. He's like, bro, what the fuck? And remind you, I wasn't the only one that played that game. I'm not on some weirdo shit. Like the most popular streamers, the most popular YouTubers, everybody played that shit. It was like to this day, it's one of the most peak fucking horror games out there. But But that one was definitely the worst for me because, like, the way that game is, like, so I'm pretty sure you and Shinobi would probably agree, but like games don't scare me if I can fight back. You know what I mean? If I can fight, if I can shoot you, fight you, whatever, then I feel great, right? I feel like fucking Batman or Superman or whatever, right? I'm like, all right, let's run this shit. Like, fuck you. I don't care who you are or how scary you are. I'm gonna fuck you up. But if I can't fight back and I have to run instead, or if I'm in fucking darkness for the most part, I don't like that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, because it's basically cat and mouse, and that's basically what Outlast was. Like, you couldn't fight back; you had to run from everything, and you're either in darkness the whole time, or even when there's lights, like, and shit is trying to chase you or jump scare you or find like, fuck that shit, bro. And then Jay saw how disturbing that one scene was, and that's just like 1% of the fucking game. Imagine the rest of it, So, fuck that shit, but.
Honestly, the scariest, it's not even a real video game, but I'm sure you guys have seen videos like this game where you had to like move this like little ball through like a maze, and if you touch the edges, like fucking Exorcist pops out, like on the picture. I'm sure you've seen like videos of people getting scared. It's not a real video game. I think some like guy created it, but that game scared I was a little kid. It gave me nightmares for like fucking weeks.
Are you talking about that bitch with the white dress with the pale skin?
Yeah, that bitch.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck that chick. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I think I had to sleep with my mom for like 3 weeks. I think I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was like, bro, I was fucking terrified of that shit.
Bro, you want to know what fucked me up like that? Whenever Adult Swim would come, bro, that shit pissed me off. I'd be watching Cartoon Network when I was a little kid. I'm chilling. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then if my parent forgot to fucking like switch it and it hit 12, you know what I mean? If it hit 12, Adult Swim came on, and bro, that was some crazy ass shit they be playing.
Fucking animation,
bro. Yes, and like there were certain shows that were just fucking scary, dude. Fucking oh my god.
Resident Evil, either Resident Evil 7, I think it's called Biohazard, or Alien Isolation. I don't know if you guys have played those games, dude, but like. Those two genuinely freak me the fuck out, dude. Like, play them in the dark, headset on, fully.
I don't know,
dude. Yeah. That's how like, I grew up on Silent
Hill.
Like,
see, I'll say
Silent Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill. That shit was great. Yeah. See, like the Resident Evil games, like I fuck with that.
I'm not even playing.
Yeah, no, dude. Oh my god.
Like Shinobi, I fuck with that with the Resident Evil. Like, I could feel you to a degree, because they did have some really good like horror elements with it. But like again, it goes back to like the other thing I was saying. Like since I could fight back or like whatever, like it didn't really bother me as much. There were certain Resident Evil games that did a really good job though with making it more scary though, even if you could fight. Like the Biohazard. Oh fuck that shit. The one where you're first person instead. That. Oh hell no. Okay, I thought you said Resident Evil. I thought you said Resident Evil 2 or 1.
Silent Hill. Silent Hill was scared me when I was younger too. I think it was like Silent Hill 2, the video game. That shit scared me, man. I was fucking.
Yeah, absolutely. And my parents had like beat the bosses for them, bro. They were that scared, bro. It was just like hilarious.
Yeah, like,
bro.
Yeah, fucking. But speaking of animations, I was watching this video on fucking YouTube called "Why Cartoons Back Then Scared Us." It was interesting. It was like the way they would fucking animate shit back then at night.
Bro, it was scary. Adults, yeah. No, like the only show that wasn't on Adult Swim, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think it was on Adult Swim, but I think it was on Cartoon Network, but that one still fucked me up too, is Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fuck that.
Fuck out of me.
Bro.
The fucking ugly ass grandpa, that dude was scared shit out of me. I'm like, fucking ugly, dude.
Bro, that show, nah, I don't care, bro. You can call it a kid show.
Demons.
Nah, that show was some fucked up shit, bro.
Well,
it was like dark.
That's a really crazy bad cartoon.
Some of the villains, some of the villains in Samurai Jack, I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, I'm telling you, like, bro, like, cause let's be real, like nowadays everything's so like Sensitive Sally, like constructed now, or like Care Bear bullshit, like bro, the kids or the generations these days, they would not hang with the old OG Cartoon Network or even Adult Swim shit. They would not.
Dude, Courage the Cowardly Dog, that one evil. You know who was scary to me was the one evil bitch from Powerpuff Girls, the red bitch. That bitch was scary.
Yeah.
I was like, this bitch is scary. Like,
That's so funny, bro.
Oh my god, bro, fuck. I'm telling you, you guys don't know, bro.
Yeah, if you're not like, if you're under the age of fucking like 20, you probably
like, bro, we were part of the cartoon animation like horror OG time.
Fuck that shit. Adult Swim, fucking
what these guys are saying
Curly Dog.
Yeah, you gotta be cultured, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be cultured. You'd have to live in the early 2000s, like grow up in that era. Fucking, dude, it was scary times, man. Like the Courage of the Cowardly Dog did scare the shit out of me, though, bro. I couldn't watch that shit. Not by myself at night, bro. Fuck that shit, because the grandpa creeped me out. The demons that fucking Courage would see creep me out. Like the fucking grandma, the way she acted would creep me out.
Bro, that
crazy,
fucking cat. Oh, I hated that thing too. Whenever you saw those fucking cats and they were using the spiders and shit, like fuck that. They're creepy.
Yeah, like, the big ass eyes and shit.
Yeah, fuck that too, bro.
Dude.
Or you had just any monster you saw in there, just fuck no. Or the one that was in the water or reflections, like mirror reflections or in water. Dude, fuck that bitch too.
You would see like the floating ghosts like in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, return the slab.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Hell no, bro.
That shit was so scary. $2 from Raspberry. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Have you played Marvel Rivals? Batman has. I haven't played it yet though.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Great game. Great game.
I gotta check it out. Yeah,
I'm hoping Shinobi's not right and it doesn't die. I don't think it will because of how they did it, and it's basically Overwatch. But there's a low possibility that could happen. Yeah. What were you saying, Shinobi?
The reason why I said that was because like I thought it was synonymous with like a Smash Bros type game or Tekken or MK.
Oh yeah, no.
The only game that really like stands the test of time is really Smash Bros when it comes to those kind of games. You know what I mean? Like no other game really.
I'll say this: like if I had to make a fucking bet, I do believe Marvel Rivals will be popular and stay around for like forever and ever, just like League of Legends, Overwatch, like those type. Because like again, like they did the cheap shortcut route. Like they're like, all right, let's get something that's already very popular, Marvel, right? And then they're like, okay, let's do Overwatch, but just do Marvel characters instead, and that's smart. That will work. You know what I mean? Like,
Something else What's funny is I've been watching these weird ass videos of fucking like shit like why cartoons are scary. Another thing that I saw that I think most of the chat can agree with is for some reason when you're a kid and you would watch SpongeBob, when it would end, that weird ass song and the end credits were just it would give you this sense of like I don't know like impending doom. Like it was just like a weird ominous ass fucking end credit song with like a fucking I don't know. It was a weird empty feeling you'd get, and I never thought about it before, but when I saw the video on YouTube, I was like, this is true. Like sometimes I'd be watching the episode, it ends, and you get this weird ass like ominous fucking I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I never realized it until I watched the video. I'm like, that's kind of true. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why it was just a weird ass end credit like music. I don't know. It was ominous and fucking.
Bro,
I feel weird after.
I know. I'm pretty sure I know Jay's answer, but like, what was your guys' favorite Star Wars game out of everything that's come out so far? For me, it was Commandos, Star Wars Commandos, because you're basically Master Chief, but it's Star Wars version of it. And you're like, and you have like a fucking squad with you, and you're like fam, and you're just doing like these crazy fucking missions, and like it's really badass, dude. You have like all these weapons. You're like a Star Wars Spartan. You're fighting fucking Jedi's, not Jedi's, Siths and Grievous and shit. You know, like it's fucking great, bro.
Yeah.
But that was what a close contender would be Battlefront. But
I'd have to say Battlefront 2 for sure.
I figured that would be yours.
Bro,
for other reasons, I'm gonna go with like Coacher 2 probably, but I really did like Battlefront a lot as well, definitely.
Honestly, Battlefront 2 is just the detail for its time was so fucking. It was so
especially
fucking
around
fun.
its time, yeah, dude, yeah.
Yeah, you could be. You could be a plethora of different kinds of races or like types of characters, like Jedi's obviously, the dark side or the good side. You could be troopers, you could be droids, you could be rebels, you could be fucking stormtroopers. You can even be fucking animals from different planets, like on fucking planet Hoth. You could be like the fucking I think they were called Wampas or some shit. They're basically like fucking white Bigfoots and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fucking fun. You could fight in fucking space.
All the maps, all the characters, like literally, dude.
The fucking maps. It was like all
and mind you, that was like
works.
way back then too. Like fucking, like it wasn't.
Dude,
so it's impressive. Like, and that's what, like, but let's be real. Like that's the crazy thing. A lot of the really, really fucking good games back then, like they were at such a severe disadvantage with like technology, you know, and all that creativity, and they still blew the fucking part. Like. Even comparing what we have nowadays, like it's just like, and that's just impressive, dude. That's just crazy.
Fucking crazy. Fucking, it was crazy, fucking fun. There's so much shit you could do.
Hey, I streamed it real quick. I streamed it real quick though. This is another list. This is like from Metacritic or whatever. It's like similar to what we did before. Fucking, can you guys see it or no?
Let's see.
Yeah, I can see it, bro.
Okay. So like
I only disagree with it.
This was like we see how it's really different from what Jay was showing, like, but like
GTA 4, bro. Okay, no.
What the fuck?
No.
Like what is this? What
the fuck is that?
Who knows, dude?
I can understand GTA, but 4, I don't know about 4. I would say 5, but
number 2.
Yeah, it's always Zelda. Not Soul Calibur. Like,
yeah,
who even talks about that? Who talks about that fucking game?
There's Halo. Okay, so that we're
NFL. What the fuck?
NFL. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Orange Box. Okay.
Elden Ring, World of Warcraft, League of Legends.
What are you
Skyrim?
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
That's way too low.
There's that.
What the fuck?
Damn. What last of the
What? Nah, this list is fucking ass.
You go above Last of Us. That's crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, dude.
That's my podcast.
Yeah.
Game of the year right there, dude.
Ninja. Oh,
Yeah.
that reminds me. Ninja Gaiden was fucking great. Like the second one, I love that one. You're like a badass ninja fighting all these creatures. It was gory as shit. Oh, there's a Splinter Cell game. That right there.
Oh,
there it is.
Fire.
It should. I don't think it should be 75, but hey, there it is.
Fire. Yeah,
That show's not easy either, dude. Like to go stealthy, bro. I guess
it's so fun.
yeah.
Fucking.
That list is fucking ass, man. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Minecraft at 104. Yeah, nah, this ain't it, bro. Like,
That is an ass.
yeah,
What
this
the
ain't it.
fuck?
Let me.
I think AI made that list, dude. Honestly, AI did that shit.
Literally,
That is,
bro.
Yeah,
that is
that has to be fucking Chat GPT, bro. What the fuck is
yeah,
that?
come on. Like,
That's fucking
Yeah, let me see
ass,
if I can
man.
get another one while you guys are
Have you
answering
guys ever
questions and
played
shit.
the Ratchet and Clank series growing up? I played
yeah,
I
some
did,
Ratchet
yeah.
and Clank.
Fucking
Yeah,
peak,
yeah.
yeah.
Alpha
Fire.
Arsenal was
Yeah,
like all favorite, dude. I fucking love that game, dude. Absolutely,
yeah.
goated.
Ratchet and
PS2,
Clank was
bro.
really fun. Yeah,
So
facts,
fucking
facts.
good.
All right, this
Iconic.
is from Rolling Stone. So
Rolling Stone. Let's see what the fuck they say.
Animal.
Animal
Oh, all right.
Crossing?
It's number 50.
Oh,
It's number. It's at least number 50 though.
Who plays Animal Crossing?
Yeah, but I don't even know what that is. But okay.
It's like some fucking like toddler game.
Literally, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
All right.
Hell no,
We
bro.
got Hades.
Hades. Okay.
I don't know these games. Like what? Zelda. Like I don't. Yeah, I don't. I literally don't know these.
What kind of list is this, bro?
Okay, 46.
Damn. The fuck?
Nah,
Fortnite?
Fortnite's not 45 either.
The fuck?
Oh, okay, yeah. Do me a favor, bro. Look up Dextro Top 100, bro. That's actually like a pretty good list right there. Dexerto. I'm sorry, Dexerto.
I
Dex
think I've
what?
heard of that. Yeah.
It's called Dexerto. Dexerto.
I've
That's
heard
an
of that.
actual like a
Yeah.
pretty
And you say like what 100?
Yeah.
Like type what else?
top 100 game.
Top
Games of all
100
time.
games. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, this is the one. That's yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, SmackDown was
Oh,
fun. as fuck.
you know the WWE games on Nintendo, bro. That shit was it.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is a crazy dude, because like you'll see the variety of games in here is just crazy, dude. Honestly, but it's
Yeah.
actually not bad.
And
Yeah.
these are definitely good games. Now I fuck with this list already. Doom, Assassin's Creed. Oh, that was. Bro, to this day, I remember
true.
playing Assassin's Creed 1. Oh my god.
Oh,
Fire,
yeah.
dude.
Yep.
true.
I don't know what
Absolutely.
Earthbound is. Hey, Need for
Yeah,
Speed,
Need
where the
for
cops
Speed was
chase you?
fun,
Yeah,
dude.
that was fun.
Yeah. That shit was
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
Firewatch.
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
That was an indie game. Pretty
okay.
chilling.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's
Mortal
iconic.
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's always been iconic.
That's fire.
Yeah. Sonic
Yeah,
too. Okay.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's actually a pretty good list, dude. Honestly, like for
Dead
what it is.
Space
Yeah.
was a crazy
The game
fucking
that-
horror game. Crazy horror.
yeah.
That
game,
shit is
bro.
crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Fantasy Star.
Star
I don't know what
Online.
that is.
I have no idea. Yeah.
What the fuck is this bullshit? I don't even know, bro. What is this? Bro?
That's Animal Crossing.
Every time Jay sees Animal Crossing, he goes like rival nemesis mode. He's like, "What the fuck?" Hey, this is the game that the Rat King plays.
Yeah, that's probably Doodle's favorite game, bro.
Animal Crossing. Okay, so I'm gonna expose myself real
Mario.
quick. Paper Mario was fucking peak. I played that shit on the Wii, bro. Oh my god, I had so much fun with that shit. It's basically Pokemon but Mario style. But it was just so addicting, dude. Such a great game, bro.
Damn.
I don't know
The
what that
Sims
is.
is fun, I can lie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit is like it's like you like create people and shit. It's actually kind of fun,
Oh,
man.
this is in 2023. Interesting. That's kind of
Diablo
sad that
4.
it's only 86, but in 2023, bro. Like, let's be real. Any
Yeah.
games that come out nowadays, like from the 2020s and up, you know, like they have the most advantage because technology,
Yeah,
graphic, you know, like.
technology.
So if your shit is
Yeah.
still like, that's just sad. But anyways,
That's sad as fuck.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, however, it's
Fuck
not,
that.
you know.
Hentai shit.
Yeah, PUBG.
PUBG.
PUBG died. PUBG died though. It was popular, but it died.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember PUBG.
Yeah. Tomb Raider. Yeah, that shit's. Oh, that's iconic. You know, like say that's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I get it, you know.
Yeah.
Doom,
Doom. That's a very good game. Yeah, very fucking badass.
Yeah.
Yep. There's
Oh,
Samus.
Lord,
Yep. Here we go.
Sure.
I don't know what the
Age
fuck
of
that
Empires
is.
The fuck?
Yeah, no one plays that shit, dude.
Fortnite.
Fortnite at 78's crazy though. I
Yeah,
will
78
say,
is a little
like,
crazy.
you know,
Because let's be real, like that
That's
game is
crazy.
extremely fucking popular to this day.
absolutely.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. We
Brotherhood
got.
was my favorite.
Spec Ops.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I fuck with it because it looks like military base. So I actually probably, me and Jay will probably enjoy that. But I've never played that though.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck those.
You never play the game, bro.
I'm gonna add it to my list though.
Like on PS.
I'm gonna add it to my fucking
Sounds
list
familiar.
though. Spec Ops.
Mercenaries is so good, bro.
Yeah. But
I think
anyway,
I've heard of Mercenaries. I'm not sure if I've played it before though.
Return of
good.
Obra. I don't know what the fuck that is.
The fuck is that?
Another iconic Street Fighter. Yep.
Street Fighter. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Castlevania.
Yeah. Fire Emblem. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What the fuck is that?
I never played that. I heard
Yeah.
I heard this is popular, and even to this day, it's still pretty popular for a multiplayer game. But
Counter-Strike.
yeah, I never did it
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
What the fuck is that?
No, what the fuck, bro?
It's actually, yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
playing mobile games on this shit or some shit. What the fuck? is this?
Kingdom Hearts. I heard that's iconic as well. Kingdom Hearts. You got fucking
Oh, that's
Mickey Mouse
awesome.
fucking people up and shit.
Yeah, that is. Yakuza. I think I've heard of that game before.
I've never played it.
Never played it though.
I heard that was. I don't know about that one either, but.
No.
No, don't know it. Ico, don't know
what the
it.
fuck is Ice?
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto,
Hey,
San Andreas. Okay, I fuck with
That's
it.
disrespectful. 64? Come on, man. Fuck. Have some respect.
Hey, look, hey,
It's like,
Kevin Hart in this
Dude,
ad
that's
on the
fucked
right,
up.
he was over here like cheap ass. Like, yeah, you're right, bro. You're right.
Like, the fuck?
you right.
What the?
Okay, that's a.
That looks
They
like
have this
some.
fucking game in GTA? What the fuck is that? Weird-ass, freaking ass game?
Oh, please.
All right, Borderlands is also an
Oh,
iconic
bro.
series. That's
Oh,
actually
that's fire.
very
Yeah,
popular. The movie was fucking shit,
Uh-huh.
but the
Oh,
game
that's
series
fine.
is fucking great. Now to say it's over, I guess the other GTA, because that was the old one, I would agree then, because this is actually really
Yeah,
good
okay.
graphics wise, whatever. But
That game's good, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
Mm.
This is over GTA. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude.
I never played this. I know it's a very iconic, popular game series, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better than GTA though. So,
Nah,
I don't know either.
okay.
That's crazy.
Resident
It
Evil,
was like,
the first Resident Evil.
Way, bro.
first one's crazy. I don't know about the first one, dude. Honestly, like, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a war-
Gears 2. Yeah, Gears of War is a great fucking series. Honestly, I thought the first one was
Okay,
better
bro,
than
what
Gears
is
2, but
What is this, Tetris?
yeah,
The fuck is that?
greater than GTA. Yeah.
I guess that's better than GTA, bro.
Hey, it's the woke game.
Apex?
It's the woke
Yeah.
game. Apex, trans and gays. Let's get it.
Bro.
Like, hey, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm sorry, they went full woke mode. They're like, hey, we're gonna be putting trans motherfuckers in here, gay people, like
Is that a demon? The fuck? Oh, that's crazy.
Hitman World of. I heard that was actually good. I
That
heard
game
that
is
was
fun.
good.
Yeah, that game is fun.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
better
it
than
is.
GTA, but I heard it was great.
Nah, hell no. It's definitely
Okay.
not. No.
Now
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a game you could put into discussion of being like up there
Fire.
with GTA, like graphics,
Yeah,
story.
facts.
Like now for me, sure you're coming biased, but honestly, I'm not like even being biased. Like if we're comparing graphics and story too, I would probably have this over GTA. But that's just me though.
Sucks.
The best part about this game, though, too, is like the creators of that said game had a very small budget and a very limited time window, and ended up making one of the best games.
That's
like,
crazy,
you know, and
bro.
It's
What
really
is
dumb.
up with this?
Everywhere, bro. Oh my god.
Jay,
Bro,
imagine
fuck that
playing
game.
this goofy ass game. Bro, ask the
fuck
chat.
the game.
Chat, why is
Chat,
Animal Crossing
is
and all
Animal
these
Crossing is
fucking...
good?
People still be loving it, dude.
Bro, we've been seeing Animal Crossing on every top 100 list of all time. What the fuck is Animal Crossing, bro? You have it over GTA San Andreas. Fuck
Every
that
fucking
game, dude.
photo we see too is like the most sus, it's like we're like playing like fucking PBS or like Sesame Street game or some shit.
Fucking PBS, like fucking PBS fucking show or some shit. What the fuck is that?
Literally, bro.
Come on,
Like
bro.
that's fucking
A
crazy.
fucking child ass game.
Outer Wilds. I heard that game was actually really good, but I never played it. So,
I heard of that. I heard of that. Gran Turismo. I heard that's
okay,
alright.
yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah, I'm not better than GTA, but I fuck with it. Yeah.
No, fuck no.
This is not better either. Like, bro, there's so many
Bro, what
games
the
that are not
fuck is
better.
That's like
Hold
some
on, hold
fucking
on.
mobile app game.
They be disrespecting GTA.
That's disrespectful,
Yeah.
man.
No one plays. That's such a whack face.
But here's the thing. I agree with Shinobi. Like that, the diversity with this game list is peak because it's a lot. It's not just a straight, a lot of diversity. But there's some shit that's blatantly not above GTA, bro.
Of course.
Like better yet, like Batman Arkham Asylum. Like wait, what? Like this is better than that. Like that, and like like Animal Crossing. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you're talking about the audience. You know what I mean? Modern Warfare 4 to 8, crazy, dude.
Bro, let's be real. Black Ops days 1 and 2, and Modern Warfare 1 and 2 was the peak of Call of Duty, and that will never change, ever.
Fire.
Yeah, 48 is insane. I don't know about all that.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
League of Legends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, dude.
Okay, Super Smash
Bros.
Uncharted. Oh, I heard Uncharted was really good. Like Last of Us. I heard the Uncharted series were really fucking good. I haven't played them, but I'm excited to eventually.
That shit is fire. Yeah, it's fire.
Yep. Wait, 44? Nah,
that's too low.
That's
not. Way too low, bro. That game is fucking peak, dude.
All right, look at this picture. Look how weird that looks in this battle shot, Jay. You're in the ocean. Yep. See that game was like, bro. If you thought Silent Hill was crazy or Outlast, this game was crazy, bro. Like,
I gotta check that shit out. That shit looks peak.
Yeah, even that picture just looks peak alone. Now 43, I don't know about that either, but.
That's crazy.
This game was very popular. I was surprised we didn't see this on the other list. Left 4 Dead was an extremely popular co-op zombie game.
That's fire.
41 crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no.
Overwatch is not better than all the things, but it's a popular game, but no.
Nah, what the hell? Counter-Strike?
Oh hell no.
Okay.
Hey, that's the one you're talking about, Shinobi?
Yeah.
That should also be lower, but
I
don't know what the fuck that is. That looks like some Attack on Titan shit. Shadow of Colossus.
Bro, fuck yeah.
Mario Kart 8. Okay, I highly doubt this fucking modern version. I guarantee the older ones are better than this shit. And I highly doubt Mario Kart 8 was better than fucking Batman, GTA, fucking get the,
Fuck no. Yeah, hell no, man.
Silent Hill.
That's the game I was talking about.
Yeah.
That shit is scary, man. That shit is scary.
I haven't played Silent Hill. I'm gonna play that shit.
I was fucking scared playing that shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, one of the biggest flops in gaming history. With the most bugs, fucking... I heard it eventually got really good, because these are from the creators of Witcher 3, but it just flopped so bad when it first came out.
Damn,
but
Undertale. I heard of that game.
Yeah, I heard of that game. It was really popular.
That's what... Yeah.
Mario Galaxy, Inside. What the?
Inside.
That's a sus.
Are they dancing? What
is that?
Fuck that shit.
What? What is this?
What is that?
What is this? 29? There's so many games that's above this. Nobody knows what that shit is. What is this? Oh my god!
Dude, is that a fucking app? Fucking app?
Bro.
It's like a farming
Bro,
simulator.
did a simulator game being above the most popular multiplayer or even story games is crazy, bro.
It's fucking crazy. Clash of Clans? The fuck is this, bro?
Okay, I don't know if that was good. I heard it was, but I don't know.
I heard it was alright.
That's good
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Alright, see, Minecraft is really good, but it's not above fucking GTA, Batman,
No, any of those. Yeah, God of War.
Okay, we actually finally have something that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Half-Life 2.
Yeah, that was a very, very good game.
Oh, that's good. That's good placement.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Halo 3, very iconic, good. Yep.
Very, very good.
I highly doubt this would be 22, but okay. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't played it, but maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The most overrated game!
Bro, you're just putting fucking cubes on shit, man.
Nah, this list was a troll. I don't care. No, there's no way. Diversity, it was peak, but the ranking order is troll.
Yeah,
Dark Soul, GTA 5.
GTA 5.
Such a great game,
yeah. Fire.
Yeah.
Well,
So
the
we-
War
we-
Finally,
Craft.
we did, bro.
Okay.
Shit.
The Witcher 3,
Yeah.
the Wild
Witcher
Hunt.
3,
yeah.
nice.
Fire. Pokemon
Pokemon
Heart.
Heart. Yep,
That's
Heart.
over.
Yep, Fire.
Yeah. Halo. Comet Evolved.
Yep, Halo
Yeah.
1, Skyrim.
Skyrim.
What the
Valid.
fuck is that? What the
That
fuck
looks
is
like a
that?
Roblox chip, bro.
That's no, that's
There's
not
some
13.
stuff
I don't care. I don't care how like fun that could have been or bro. Look at the fucking graph. Get the fuck out of here.
That
bro.
has to be Roblox.
Oh, fuck no.
That looks like
Yeah, you missed.
Final Fantasy 7. Get the fuck out of here.
Is that a Roblox?
And the
chip?
fact that that was their
Yeah.
7th game too. Oh hell no. Okay.
What the
Okay,
fuck? Hell no.
That's a good game.
I could believe that.
That's
I could
hilarious.
believe this could potentially maybe
That's
be
fire.
this good. I could believe it. Yeah.
It's
That game is
it's
fire.
great.
Yeah,
Resident Evil
Let's-
4. Yeah, I heard that was like everyone normally always says that's the
Fire.
best one out of all of them. But
Yeah,
like
that's
for horror and scare, it's a Biohazard. But if it's like just to have fun adventure, it's definitely 4.
That shit is fire.
Absolutely.
Yep, Modern Warfare, Bloodborne. I heard that was good.
Bloodborne.
I
I've
don't know
heard
what
that game
is.
is good.
I don't know about it being
Son.
fucking 9, but okay.
Damn.
What is this?
Come
What
on.
is that shit,
What,
bro?
what the fuck?
Fuck that shit.
What is it?
I
It's
think
a
that's the
Dungeons
shit
and Dragons.
that's the shit that Noodles would, when I was friends with him on Discord, his pussy ass would always be playing this game, bro.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's
It would say
Dude, you are,
playing.
you're a virgin
playing
if you play that
12
game.
hours straight,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Yeah, he's a virgin, bro. Fuck that.
Okay, to be fair, this could maybe be possible because Mass Effect, not only was it iconic, but it was very, very popular.
That's roasting him.
What's it called?
That's like a stupid virgin ass. That's crazy.
Zelda, yep, that makes sense. It was a very good game. I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah, that makes sense. That's right.
Yeah, Portal
Portal though? 5?
Damn. 5?
Oh, hell no.
That's crazy.
Okay, here's something reasonable. Here's something
Yeah,
reasonable.
finally.
Finally,
I told you.
The Last of Us in the top 5. It's number 4.
That shit is fire.
Okay,
Fire.
I fuck with that. Let's get. What
Fuck
the
yeah.
fuck is
That's a
that?
bootleg ass Pokemon ass shit. What is that?
I
Yo,
don't know.
yo.
Fuck that shit, man. Bootleg
Yeah, you
ass
got me.
Ash looking in the fucking Pokemon. Bootleg ass Pokemon, bro. What the fuck? Nah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
better than-
Over.
That's no big deal.
Over all the games
you
we've
gotta be
seen,
fucking-
bro. I tell you, nah. Jay, with all these
Pokemon.
disrespectful ass rankings, we're probably gonna have to make a
Hell
tier
no.
list. We're gonna have to make a tier
Have
list.
to.
This is ass.
disrespectful ass shit. What is that? Bootleg ass Pokemon looking ass game.
Okay, I could. This is at least
Okay,
reasonable.
alright,
I'm not gonna
alright.
agree, but it's reasonable,
Alright,
right?
alright.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, again, reasonable.
Okay. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
why
no
did it take
problem.
to get to the fucking top 5 to see some reasonable shit?
Ass
my-
of the like, top 5.
That was
It
rough.
had some
Easy,
good
dude.
points, and it had some really bad ones, you know. Like,
Yeah. Really, really fucking
But
bad. Like,
it's hard to make a list like that. What's your metric system? Like, what do you gauge it off of?
it is
Like,
hard.
you know, there's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fucking hard. Like, yeah.
Nah, but they had some fucking titles that I've never heard in my life, and the picture of it was sus as shit.
Sauce as fuck, man.
yeah, they
Like,
do no justice.
what the fuck?
Uh,
What is that? Oh,
33 is NBA 2K11. Yeah.
damn.
You know,
That's the worst picture. bro.
16 and 17 are the best by far.
Those are
Like,
peak. Yeah, by far. Yeah. Not even close.
Wii Sports at 30.
That shit is fun, though. That shit is
I
fun.
see, I fuck with that. That's reasonable. You could put that really
Yeah.
anywhere, but it definitely deserves to be in the top 100. I'll say that.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really
It's very.
fun.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yep. Okay.
Uncharted, Minecraft.
Top 100. I'm cool with that. Not that low, but I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's fun.
All time, yeah.
What
I
the
mean, yeah.
fuck? Oh,
That's an
hell.
ugly motherfucker, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
That's-
Look at that motherfucker.
That bitch is ugly. Damn. Looks like,
Wait.
it looks like noodles, man. Damn.
Oh my god.
Bro, this bitch ass mobile app. Thing, man.
I'm telling you, but people love this shit, dude. Like, I don't, yeah.
It says iOS. You can it on
Okay,
iOS?
The Sims
fuck
being 24, and I'm looking at a fucking bitch giving a
Are
massage
they
to a
having
Nate.
sex? What the fuck? Nah,
This
man.
bitch
That's
giving
crazy.
a fucking,
That's
what do you call that shit? Naru
A
massage,
happy
whatever the
ending.
fuck.
man. Who's giving him a happy ending in that scene? That's crazy, dude.
Wait, Tony Hawk. Wait, what? I don't know
Pro
about that.
Skater.
I don't know about that. 1999. I don't know
Damn.
about
That's
that.
crazy.
23.
That's crazy.
Fallout 3.
Fallout.
Okay, I guess. I heard it series was really good. Mario Kart. Oh, the
64.
Nintendo. Yeah, that shit was peak. That shit was great.
Peak. Yeah, that shit was
Um,
fire.
But,
Fuck that game, bro. That's fucking noodles.
Actually,
Oh, come on.
wait, what the?
Madden 04?
Bro, you know what I don't understand? All the NFL games are the exact same. The only thing that
They
changes
are.
is the
Yeah, they
realism
are.
and the graphics. So if we're
Yeah,
really
that
gonna
is
put
different.
NFL on this fucking list, which I don't think, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you can put sport games on the top 100. Why? Because it's very basic and generic. You know what I mean? Like
basic, yeah,
like if
it's
you want to
basic.
do a sports category, sure, right? But like to say as for top, I don't think any sport should be on fucking top. Like it's
The
just
same shit every year.
literally it's the
Yeah.
same shit. Like it's I don't know.
Especially Madden. That shit's been ass.
yeah.
game though too. I guess, right?
I don't know what that is, but fucking
What the fuck?
looks like Noodles is chick that cooked him. All right,
Dude,
They got cooked, bro.
and then yep, okay, finally reasonable. Okay,
Alright.
reasonable.
What's your 3, baby?
Yep,
Yeah.
iconic. I won't say that particular version, but the Street Fighter itself, I could understand.
Fire.
we're already on.
Yep, Doom series. I don't know about that because that looks ass. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I don't know about Doom
Why
1993.
did they... Yeah, bro. Why did they pick the most sus-ass pictures in this game, bro? Damn.
Like, bro, if you're gonna say Doom, because
ass
the
shit.
series is iconic. If you're gonna say Doom, at least
Yeah.
pick like Doom Eternal or the ones that came out recently that have amazing graphics and is badass and fucking fun. You know,
Some, like,
because you're
fucking
literally in
pixelated
hell
ass
as like
game.
a badass super soldier, like some Master Chief shit, and you're just killing all these monsters. It's fucking great.
Yeah, facts.
Well, okay, yeah, reasonable.
World of Warcraft.
Halo again, Halo 1. I don't know about
alright.
being 11, but
That's crazy.
bro,
Metroid.
again,
That's a sus-ass picture. What the fuck?
Do the more
crazy,
recent.
dude. Damn.
Skyrim,
Elder
okay.
Scrolls,
Now we're getting the
Skyrim.
top 10. What? Bro.
Why is it Roblox ass game, bro? What the fuck? Is that a Roblox server, man? That's crazy. That is crazy, dude.
I don't. Alright, Metal Gear, I can at least fuck with that.
Yeah, you can.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life
yep.
2.
Look at that. 2004. Look how good that looks, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good for
Pretty good.
2004.
And it's first person, too,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, it's
hey, top 5 again. Last of Us, baby.
Facts,
Hey.
fire.
Okay.
That's Tomorrow World.
Yeah. That you could get away with that though. That you could hit to Mario.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's iconic. Oh, facts. Fire.
Yep. Makes sense.
Fire. Really, bro? Come on,
bro.
man.
This
Come
fucking.
I
on.
mean, of all,
Serious?
it makes sense. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes sense. Of all time,
Tetris
Zelda?
though?
hard, dude.
Fuck
Well, it's
Tetris.
like, why don't they have shit like chess or checkers on yours too? Like, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah, at this point, right? Monopoly.
Nah, alright, if we doing that bullshit, Monopoly or Uno, bro. What the or sorry.
Hey, let's start fucking Monopoly. Let's put Jenga on this bitch.
Literally, yeah, or dominoes, you know, me and Jay know about that. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
dominoes.
fucking Tetris. Fuck that.
Fuck it, man. Put poker on this bitch. It's not even
Oh
a video
my
game,
God.
man. Fuck it.
Obviously, it's a joke, right? I mean, who the fuck plays
Yeah.
Tetris, bro? You know what I'm
No
saying?
one
Like,
does.
How about we
Literally
can check out
4
one
years
more
old.
and we'll go through it quick, but holy shit, this is Steam apparently. Okay, now I'm not doing Steam because I already see a shit ton. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is.
I mean,
Yeah.
do
I don't know.
what the fuck is
Like,
this?
they lose me, dude. They lose me really tough. And when it comes to like top 15, bro, I'm like, there's no fucking way,
facts.
man.
Bro, what is?
What the fuck is that? Like fucking.
I guess we're just gonna go to Fuck, what does do IGN? Fuck it. 'Cause we didn't finish this technically.
IGN.
All right, so we got what's the 100 is Borderlands 2. Okay.
Borderlands.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but okay, bullshit. Like no, like get that off me. I know that's a popular series, Final Fantasy, so that's fine.
At 98 though is like a lot different than other lists so far. So that's
Yeah, so I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. Honestly, I'm not gonna say this is the one, but at least the series itself does belong in the top 100 because I don't know which one's the best, but you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey. I don't know what the fuck is what.
LeChuck's Revenge. The fuck is that?
At least we don't have to deal with the bullshit photos on this list, Jay.
Yeah, weird ass, sus ass pictures. Yeah.
Fallout 2. Okay. Yeah, that I don't agree with. That I don't agree with. No.
Mega Man. That game was alright.
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
But finally,
Bro,
like,
bullshit's on here.
yeah, the bullshit's in there again, but at least it's in the 90s. Fuck.
Yeah, not fucking like top 20. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy ass.
What is that? Thief?
Yeah.
Fuck. Never heard of that shit.
Bro, the
City
same
2000.
bullshit. I swear to God. Inside again, like what? Titanfall 2. I heard this was really good. I don't know if this belongs in the top 100, but I heard it was really, really creative and good. Like you would fight in like these big robots and shit, like some Attack on Titan. But Tony Hawk, okay. Monster Hunter World. I heard that was really popular and good. Yeah. Yep. Resident Evil. What the fuck is this?
Resident Evil.
What is that?
What the fuck? System Shock.
System. Hang on. You know, fuck it. System. Since we don't have pictures, if I can fucking type.
Okay.
System Shock.
What
The fuck is that? What is that?
What the? Is that an arcade game?
Yeah, it's an
What the fuck is
arcade.
that?
Well, okay, wait. There's a modern version here.
Oh, okay. It looks like some shit you play at the fucking arcade or some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking shit you put coins into play. What the fuck is
Literally, a Persona 5 what is... Bro,
that one?
I promise you they're putting some bullshit on here that I know damn well should not be on this list.
I know he's popular because they put him in Smash Bros. So I'm like, I know he's hella popular, right? You know,
What is this?
I've never fucking played the game.
It's this dude, Jay. It's that guy.
Oh, fuck no. It's the bootleg ass Pokemon ass people, man. Fuck that shit.
And Smash Bros is pretty broken, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, what Jay said, Fable.
Yeah.
You know they're coming out with a
shit is
Fable.
fun.
They're coming out with a Fable game this year in 2025. That shit's gonna be great. That shit's gonna be
That
great.
game is fun, man.
I already know the graphics are gonna be crazy and great. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to fuck bitches on that.
Oh yeah,
game,
Witcher
not
4 is
gonna lie.
coming out too, Shinobi. Yeah, with
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, everybody got so mad when they made the main character, the Shiri, the female, instead of a Geralt. They got so mad. I'll tell you, females, they get
Oh
no
my
mercy, bro. Alright,
Girls fucking die, man. You know,
yeah, Golden Eye, yep, that's a good one. Super Smash. What is this?
fuck Spelunky.
What is
You ain't never seen
that?
a game like that. Hell no.
That sounds sus as fuck, man. That's crazy. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That looks ass, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that is nuts.
Hell no, bro. Return of the Obra
crazy.
Bro.
What type of names are these, man? Damn.
They're just like, nah,
I'm like a old.
they're grasping for straws at this
Hard on.
point because the amount of games we could replace these with, like, come on, dude. You know?
What the fuck is this? Black and white ass game?
That's pretty bad.
That's crazy.
I heard of that, but I don't know if it belongs, though.
Just trashing them. dude.
Donkey Kong,
Trashing every
yep, that
game.
makes sense.
By the way, TikTok's about to be banned. Oh yeah, but I heard Trump I heard he might try to sign an executive order to get that overturned. I don't know that, but
Yeah, there's a lot of drama behind that shit.
TikTok, like, I don't know. I don't give a shit about it, but yeah, I
Me
don't
either,
know.
like-
The reason why I don't
Yeah.
care about TikTok because there's so much like dishonest bullshit on there, dude. Like a lot of bullshit.
The anime community is so, like, not everyone, but it's so ass.
Yeah, that's
on there,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
God. That guy that fucking that Six beefed with, that guy's
But I will say this, like, I'm gonna even if they ban it from the U.S., it'll still be possible to access. You just have to get a VPN thing, and you can go on it, but you can only do it on the browser on the website, and it's not gonna have like the same functions as like mobile app and whatnot. So it'll still be different. It'll be browser version, or you'll have to go to the dark web, which I would not suggest doing that. So
fuck no, no, do not go there.
But anyways, Mario, Yoshi Silent Hill 2, yep, makes sense. Got the photo, yep.
No,
To be this high though is crazy.
What the fuck?
Like to be that high,
crazy.
And what is this? This sounds like a fucking porno, bro. I'm afraid to search this
up.
up.
That does sound like a porno, bro.
Yo, hang on.
XCOM? That's crazy. What is that?
What is that?
Ugly ass, alien ass. What the fuck is this?
Oh, let's get a big. Okay, that looks cool at least.
That looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool for sure.
Okay, maybe
it
is.
What's the fake Pokemon game you're talking about? I think it was called like Persona or some shit. Persona.
Yeah, it look. Yeah, okay. XCOM actually looks legit, guys. Okay, that actually looks legit. Well, I don't know. We don't know if it's good. But, cool. Yeah.
Question: do you guys see a point at power scaling, or is it just for fun? Power scaling allows you to, like, as accurately as possible gauge the power of somebody in fiction. Yeah, that's basically the main usage for it. It's like a science for. It's basically the science for fiction, like the science of fiction, basically. That's the way to put it.
And it's completely valid because, like, in most animes and mangas, there's actually realism in it too, and like literally the same science applies. There'll be moments where like it doesn't, like for like if I take Naruto for an example, like where it says, oh, the black flames will like fucking disappear the moment it burns whatever it's burning. You know what I mean? But when we all know like the way fire operates technically is it normally spreads, right? And then eventually like but that doesn't fucking spread, you know? So like it depends what it is, but for the most part it has like realism in it though. So
yeah, it's basically a form of logic that is the best way to sort of steer towards the most logical way to scale someone in fiction.
And there's always science behind it too. Like if you guys ever seen like a YouTube video where it's like titled like, oh, what happens like when you have like 1 billion humans clap at the same time, like you actually be very surprised what could happen then, you know, like so like there's science behind it all. But again, it's just fiction being creative and just showing like how things would be if these were the circumstances, you know. So
some people say power scaling is a useless skill since it only applies in fiction. Do you agree? No, because you can make a ton of money doing it. Look at Swakage, look at Six. It's not a useless skill if you become really good at and appealing at it.
And it also does take skill as well and intellect. Like you could, like it's not as simple as let me just like and you either have to be the best to be popular, or you have to be entertaining. That's the second one, or 3. At least it's be somewhat like good enough for mid, but like you'll always be considered like the lower tier things, right? You're not gonna be like like the peak highest or whatever, or even mid. Like back then it was way easier to get popular and grow on it too. So there's that as well. While today is extremely very competitive because that's all everyone's trying to do. So
yeah, facts. Have you heard of Superboy Prime? Yeah, Superboy Prime's a cool character. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah. What's it called? I mean, it's going through Arkham City 61. 61?
That's disrespectful as fuck, man. How the fuck is it?
Dishonored above What is this?
What the fuck is that? The Witness? Oh, come on. Bro.
Wait a minute. No, you ain't disrespectful.
Fuck no.
Bro.
What? What the Oh,
this is what's better than Batman Arkham City.
That looks like an arcade ass fucking game. Nah, man, that's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know who makes these fucking lists. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. Like seriously, I don't know how you feel like that should be a good like.
The Witness being above Batman Arkham City. What is this? What is this? Hang on a minute, bro. Yeah, no, we definitely. I don't know what stream it'll be, but we definitely need to make a game tier list and show all these retards how you make a fucking game list. Like
that shit is ass, man.
This is what's above our. What the?
What is that? Oh hell no, dude.
The Witness.
That looks retarded as fuck, man.
That is above Ark. Okay, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, fucking chill out. And then What is this?
Why is it like these one word named games? Journey, The Witness, like what the fuck is that?
No one's heard of. You know
No
what
one's heard of this bullshit, man. What?
Bro.
That's the bad.
No, hang on. Chat, this game is so ass. It's so ass, it doesn't even bring up the game. It brings up some fucking show or movie, bro. That's how ass this shit is.
Fucking bad.
So this is the
One
game.
picture.
This is the game,
What the fuck
actually.
is-
This is the game. Okay, that's...
What the fuck?
Thanks.
Oh no, dude.
You're a fucking Egyptian cat. That's better than Arkham City.
What the fuck? That is crazy.
Oh, I'm literally getting a headache from this shit, bro.
Right at the end. Wow. That's crazy.
Overwatch, Apex.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
okay, no. These are popular, but they're not better than Arkham City. I don't give a fuck.
The fuck no. None
Well,
of these
now, if
are.
it was just in that category of multiplayer, then I could understand. But overall, no. Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not.
Pac-Man is not above Arkham City either, no. That's not.
Mrs. Pac-Man? Fuck no.
Yeah, and like... like, what? Okay.
Right. Man.
Feminist
No.
rights.
Fuck
Alright,
no. That bootleg ass Pac-Man game? Nah.
Yeah, this is not better than Batman either. Hey, now
No, definitely.
fucking left. No, that's not either. Earth. But what is that?
Earthbound? Oh, dude.
And thankfully, at least we haven't seen GTA being like below. You know what I mean? Like above all this shit.
Yeah.
That's what that
What
massive
the
loop.
fuck?
Oh, it's It's from Super Smash. Okay, I never played it, but I was always
Like-
wondering where he was from. Okay. That's
Yeah,
at least
me
more
either, I didn't know.
understandable, but I'm gonna be real with you again. I highly doubt this fucking ass-looking motherfucker is built different than Batman
I
Arkham
played
City.
the game.
No.
Come on. Yeah, but I don't know. I've never played it though.
Yeah, I
what
never
is
played it.
what is
What is the most
wait?
the most uphill debate battle you guys have ever been in? The most uphill debate battle, like the hardest battle, debate. You mean? When I used to debate when I was really young, I got my ass beat pretty bad. I think I was debating. It was actually this website that doesn't exist anymore. It was literally called debate.org. That's what it was called. And I was debating this older dude on fucking it was like a political discussion. He whipped my ass but I was like 13.
Damn.
He beat he fucking like slaughtered me, but I was a little kid and shit, and I was trying to like.
Yeah,
beat
you
him.
probably slam
He
him
was,
anyways,
probably-
like nowadays, but
Oh, now I'd probably slap
Yeah.
that fucker, but yeah, I was like a little kid trying to flex and shit, and I got my ass whooped.
okay,
That was a good
we're
stuff.
getting the good list now, Jay. So we got like Resident Evil. What?
Resident
Now
Evil.
again, I'm not gonna say necessarily agree with like what's in order, but at least this is reasonable for top 100.
Yeah, The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, facts. Red Dead,
Yeah.
Metal Gear. What is
Gear.
this?
What?
Oh, dude, this
It
is not-
mirrors?
This is not above all of these games. What?
No one knows even
All of these?
fuck.
Oh,
Skyrim and
No one-
all? Hell no.
No one even knows what the fuck that game is. How the fuck is
We're
it
about
up
to
there?
find out and look at how retarded it is. Like what?
Get better, guys.
Oh my god.
What is that?
This is what it is. It's a mobile
Is that a
game.
No, is that an App Store game?
Oh my god.
A fucking App Store ass game? That's crazy, man.
People are on
crazy.
crack.
This list is. I don't know what
Okay,
makes the list, man.
fucking.
This is
I'm trying to
Nah, yeah,
see.
it's horrible, bro.
Final.
Jesus.
Okay, damn. Oh my, again. wait for
Tetris
the ball- yeah,
again?
it's always
Fuck
fucking
Tetris,
Tetris.
man.
Always Tetris.
Hey, it's not listen,
Damn.
you know.
Fuck
What is
Don't
Chrono
say
Trigger? What is that?
Chrono Trigger? The fuck?
Why should shit be gay as
Everyone
well or fucking mobile? Like what?
It's gonna be another mobile game.
It's a rip-off Goku. What the fuck?
Is that a rip-off fucking Super Saiyan God Goku with a sword? hell no.
It's bleaching Goku
What is
as a
that?
baby.
Retarded version of Goku fighting a fucking dragon or some shit. What the fuck is that?
Honestly, it might even be like great, But to say it's above all the games we just showed, hell no. And it's a ripoff of Goku, but Bleach style.
It's like a retarded version of Goku with a sword. What the fuck is this?
It's Boba too.
What is this? Oh, come on, man.
Oh, this is the game actually.
No. Oh, fuck no. What? It's the retarded Goku.
Bro, if we were guys, if you could see what everything I've been showing, bro, you would be crying because like there's no way.
You'd be crying it, dude. There's no way, man. This show will have you. This list will have you crying. That's how bad it is.
What is this?
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Paul from Naruto.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Portal, no, overrated. Fucking. Okay, I can understand that. I don't think it's that low, but okay, it's understandable. Bloodborne, yep, fine. Bioshock, yep, fine.
Last of Us.
That high? No.
Damn. Nah. It should be lower.
Witcher 3 definitely. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit as well. Bullshit. So yeah, don't fuck that. Halo 2, yeah. What is this?
Why is that stupid game, man? Fuck that game. Like, no one fucking plays that shit.
What is this?
Oh my god.
We about to find out this shit. Like, I don't even want to pronounce it because I know this shit's gonna be.
Bro. Weird ass vampire ass game. No one plays this shit, dude.
Like, what is that even called? What the fuck? Like.
Castlevania? Fuck that game.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's an emo ass game, bro. Fuck that.
And that's above like fucking Last of Us and all those other crazy great games. Like, get the fuck out of here. Hey, what is this?
Why does that bullshit keep popping up? Hades, bro. Oh my god.
I forgot what this is.
Hades again?
What the fuck?
What is this?
They have that stupid bitch from that one Disney show? Nah.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay.
Super Mario Bros.
What the hell is this?
Okay.
Elysium?
This is above GT. Yeah, I give up. This list.
What is that?
Honestly, this is the crazy thing. We know how popular IGN is, right? And how like serious they are.
Yeah.
This is probably the worst list that we've seen out of all of them so far. This is probably the fucking worst. And that's sad because this is coming from IGN, dude.
Why is IGN putting these dog shit? What is that? Oh, hell no, dude.
That's better than GTA and all the other goated games.
That looks like a fucking Apple Store game you find in the App Store.
Look at Ace Noodle's apartment.
Look, is that Noodle's house? Oh my god. That's Noodles when he's older. That's crazy. Damn, that's
dead.
Noodles in like 20 years.
Finally, yes, okay, that's fine. This in top
games.
10, I don't know about that.
That's crazy.
Okay, I don't know about that being 7, but it deserves 100. Definitely not 6, but I understand. Samus, okay, top 100, but not 5. Zelda's always in the top 5. That's one thing I have realized. That game has to be fucking good.
Yeah, it has to be.
Either that or it's overrated. Portal, hell no, Portal's not fucking 3.
What the fuck?
Super Mario World, that's not 2.
Yeah.
No, that's not 2. Get the fuck out of here, no. And then it's always this game, the Switch.
Always that game, dude.
Every time I gotta play that shit, bro.
That shit that good?
Literally.
I heard that one that came afterwards was really fucking good too. I forgot its name, but they just made another Zelda.
IGN officially had the worst game tier list rank. Horrible.
That was dog shit.
Fucking horrible, bro.
Some of them were pretty good. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, folks. That'll probably end it for the stream. We've been on for about 3 hours. That was a W stream.
Is there?
Maybe we'll do like that website again. Shout out to RDC. That one website where you do you pick like the best shit and rounds and shit like that. Maybe we'll do a video game.
And we gotta make our game tier list because all the lists that we saw, and mind you, these are the most popular like gaming fucking websites too. Like that, there's no way, bro. There's just no way.
Some horrible fucking
or the people getting involved, like they clearly are on crack.
Retarded ass people. Picking App Store games, fucking weird ass, sus ass games.
I'll say this. At least like the most majority, like at least on the top 100, like a lot of the games like did belong in top 100. But where they went wrong is the rank placement. Or the fact that they had random ass, nobody knows or cares about, or bullshit dog shit just on there and above those popular games.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They had GTA at like 70th place and like these dog shit ass games above it. That's crazy. Like,
That's
that
fucking
doesn't
insane,
make any
dude.
sense, dude. Fucking
No,
Tetris,
yeah.
fuck that game too. Like, bro, that's crazy to me, man. I don't understand that shit, but
I've
I think it's, like,
I've
old
lost
people
hope and
making these
faith in
games.
the gaming community, in the fucking,
Yeah, it
in
has
the
to be,
gaming
like,
companies.
Like old ass people making these dog shit lists.
Bro,
or
like,
some
bro,
shit,
like,
that's
like,
crazy.
bro, mobile games, or
Why? That
or
doesn't
sus
make
ass
sense.
arcade games, or just sus shit.
Like-
Period. Like, and that's in there. Get the fuck
Weird
out
as
of here.
Animal Crossing, dude.
No,
Fuck
that
game,
Noodles
man.
apartment game had me dead. That shit had me
That's
dead,
just
bro.
fucking
Oh my
hilarious,
god.
dude.
The game should have been titled "The Life of Noodles." And maybe then I'll understand why it's in the top 100.
Yeah, like,
Here's
like
the story
fucking-
of how Noodles is shown as a racist, and and his girlfriend getting fucked in Walmart and all. Like, yeah, I fuck with that game.
Dude,
And his
show
dirty ass
fucking-
apartment, even though he claims to live in arcs of land in a mansion and all this shit.
Yeah, his fat ass in his like fucking dirty ass apartment. That's crazy. That's crazy. That game was called The Final Cut. That's crazy.
Oh shit!
That's Noodle's life, man. That's his
Literally,
life
bro.
story. It's crazy. That shit is hilarious. I gotta send that game to fucking Noodles. I'm like, this is your fucking autobiography, pal? Like, what is this shit? Fucking
Hey, it's on
badass
IGN too, so you know where to find it.
stuff.
IGN repping Noodles.
It's like, did you give IGN your autobiography or some shit?
He gave it to like some writer for like $1,000, cause he's a dumb bitch. And they're like, "Yeah, we'll write your life in a video game, Noodles."
It's like, do you want to include you being a cuck in it? It's like, sure.
Yeah, like, and you at Little Caesars making pizzas.
That's like it's one of the game modes is making fucking pizzas while your girl gets her back blown out. That's crazy. That's fucking wild. That's hilarious.
Flight Simulator.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Noodle's life is a movie, man. Literally, that's crazy. Hilarious ass movie, but yeah, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed. For context, Toriyama designed the characters in that game.
Oh, context.
Toriyama's W.
Context, real quick. By the way, we didn't bring up that fat bitch. By the way, somebody else brought him up. That's why we started talking about him.
Yeah, that's why.
Like, we never talk about him
Well,
unless somebody brings his fat ass up.
Yeah, we didn't bring that fat ass up, bro. This is too fun, but yeah, we didn't bring him up first.
Yeah.
Though. You fucking asked us, but yeah, Toriyama's a fucking W. I'm sure he just got paid to make Goku look retarded, but he's a W.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. W stream, W super chats. We appreciate you all. We'll try to mix it up with the streams. Maybe bring some guests on once again. I got some other ideas in mind, but we hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time, folks. Stay classy.
Yes, sir.